Hello and welcome to our Valentine's Day one-shot. We're going to be playing a strange game in a post-apocalyptic setting. So, diving right into it, as you guys are all called to gather in the center of your city, you're being addressed by this very, very tall, very robust pink elephant humanoid. And reaching out, gesturing broadly to the characters in the audience, the players and NPCs alike, says, "We are running out of Raleigh Jansers." And everybody goes silent. There's a whole bunch of whispers. But don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's totally fine. Because you see Tom, everybody knows Tom. Tom here. Cunningham, can you describe your character?
Yeah, absolutely. So, I am going to be playing Thomas the Red, an orcish barbarian from the lands of the south. He is a tall and muscle-bound, very lightly clothed individual who wields a large glaive. He has flaming red hair and tattoos all over his body. As he approaches, say, "I am Tom, barbarian of the south." And
Tom!
thank you, Mayor.
So Tom here has volunteered to solve our problem for us. So the light's going out, the power source that we have for our town, don't worry about it. Tom is the strongest we have. And he's going to assemble a team and go fix it. Because as some of you guys know, about 2 days east from here, there's rumored to be a factory of Raleigh Jansers. And if these powerful heroes can go there and collect that, we're gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be great, right?
As our beloved mayor has said, I seek allies on a noble quest. Who amongst thee all shall join me?
Ooh, 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 ooh.
Yes, those of you with hands and or hooves. Not you, not you, small, tiny halfling. Be gone. You, the one with the remarkable markings on her face. One with the majestic horn. Ah, I see an old scooter rider. I require your aid as well. Ah, blood of my blood. Come. And scaled one.
You hear a couple hisses in the audience of the racially disgruntled other lizard folk. Shitty head. But you guys, I assume, make your way through the crowd to come up onto the platform?
Is there a ramp?
Yes.
Thok's gonna find the stage, grab it, and just fucking pull himself up.
Perfect. Can you take this opportunity to describe your character?
Yeah, so Thok is 6'8". He's a tall motherfucker. He's got some nice chainmail on, carries a couple blades, a couple maces, flails with him. He's half orc, half human, and he was basically part of two surviving tribes of the humans and orcs. They blended together and created me. My mother was a barbarian. My father was a fighter, and so I came about. They like the sound of weapons hitting each other in the head, so that's why I'm named Thok.
And our unicorn friend, would you like to describe your appearance?
Sure. My name is Mr. Grumps, and I hang out with April because she doesn't want to capture me, and I'm just along for the ride, dude.
April, would you like to explain your character?
My name is April. My last name's Songbird. I am a songstress, and my name's Dash. Real name. I am so excited to be here. Let's see. A little about me. I like fun and rainbows and unicorns. And I'm trying to find my long lost brother, Chad. So, let's go!
My scootered friend.
Well, hello. My name is Ellen. I've been studying for a very long time with magic. And, well, Ellen's kind of lost her mind just a bit, but I've been alone for so long. But I'm just ready to have friends again, be ready to see people. And don't worry, my scooter does fly, so don't stress. I'm just happy to be here.
You guys, which is a very old, frail little gnome, comes up to the stage very slowly on a scooter. And lastly, our scaled friend.
Hello, my name is Hayes. Obviously these fools will need some protection, and my people have a history of protecting you people after the apocalypse, so I'm coming along.
Assuredly, fix our problems! Give it up for the mighty heroes!
Truly a heroic team.
Hey, woo, you suck! You see a couple disgruntled people walk away at not having been picked.
So's your mom!
Oh my.
As they're walking away. And as the crowd kind of disperses after the announcement's been made, the mayor turns to you. If you don't come back with that Jolly Rancher or Ranchy Joll or whatever the fuck it's called, we are doomed. We are beyond doomed. We are a week out from starvation. Please hurry.
Get this? We'll find
Why are
you.
you still here? Go!
Let's go, guys.
Out from starvation, you could go at least a month without food.
He kind of blows his trunk at you. I'm terrible at elephant noises.
Well, off we go on our noble quest.
Yes, off the ramp. Off my ramp. Get off my platform. Kind of starts pushing you
Slow
guys all
scooter
down.
away.
I find you very rude, Mayor.
The heroes of our town, everyone!
They've all left, Mayor.
Everyone! Just kind
Using
of
the
calling
ramp.
to no one.
To no one.
Alrighty, so what would you guys like to do?
Start heading in that direction. But I'm gonna look at the group and
Yeah.
eye them all over. I pegged every single one of you wrong. Scooter lady, you're a mage?
Yes, I've been studying for a
thought
very
you-
long time.
I thought your diminutive size would be excellent for infiltration. Magic will do.
Yes.
And cheerleader?
Yes.
I did not realize that you were our songsmith. I thought you would be a powerful mage indeed, with your noble steed.
Oh no, my songs are the best. They do lots of cool things.
Well, we will have to see. And you, lizard,
Kind of
Can I
watch as
help
they
you?
flick their tongue out.
I didn't know what to make of you anyway. And blood of my blood. Half of my blood, anyway. I'm just happy to have someone else with me. Off we go.
And with that, you charge into... And with that, you guys charge into the broad daylight because you were leaving nice and early in the morning. So,
Yes, we do.
you guys know that the location that has been described is currently about a 2 to 3 day travel from your current location. That being said,
2 to 3 days. Goodness.
yeah. So we're going to make a series of skills checks to see how well you guys, how quickly you get there and what condition you get there, as you guys are going to be traversing like really dry, rocky, kind of dangerous terrain.
Okay.
So, if you guys could take a second to look at your character sheets and review your proficiencies, please feel free to creatively volunteer how you can use what your characters are proficient in to best help you overcome a desert, rocky climate, traveling all day, not having shelter at night. Just start throwing out some ideas and we'll help weave it into our story.
Well, I do believe that I've got some survival ability, so I could help people maybe make lean-tos, impromptu shelter on the way, maybe be able to navigate a little bit easier and provide that best way to live off the land.
Go ahead and make a survival check for me, please.
Well, fuck me running. 13.
So, as you guys are traveling, Thok kind of starts taking the lead, looking around, trying to assess the terrain, and is able to make out the commonly used footpaths from the different beasts and able to navigate the party successfully away, barely successfully away from some of the larger threats that are known to this area, beasts that will kind of come take people. It's not a safe environment.
It's my human side that sort of kept me back a little.
Definitely. Humans hold you back. So that is your first success. You guys need 4 successes before 3 failures.
So I'm a unicorn, and I am definitely... I could go over very rocky, unsafe terrain, and I could have someone on my back. They could actually probably have a couple people on my back, and I would be very acrobatic.
Right? So you're going to be doing flips over rocks?
Yeah, definitely.
I like it. Go ahead and make an acrobatics check.
Yeah.
Style.
Everyone, take jumping lessons from the horse.
You're not coming in.
25.
25! Alright. And with that, you guys watch as the unicorn comes up to this rock pile that's blocking your guys' way. There's kind of like a cliff side, and starts flipping magnificently from one rock to another with this goat-like accuracy of scaling up the mountain, and runs up and down and is able to get each of you there quickly. That is 2 successes.
Oh my god, Mr. Grumps, that looks so fun! I'm gonna do cartwheels all over these rocks, because I'm super acrobatic.
Okay, so you're going for another acrobatic check.
It's all I've got!
And just a note, the DC will increase for every successive check that you make.
I'm pretty confident in my cartwheeling, so I
Give it a shot, by all means.
I'm not confident in my ability to roll dice right now, but hold on.
I feel you on that one.
That's a 19. I think I
19.
totally nailed it.
So as you guys are watching the bard do flips alongside, I'm going to say that everyone is inspired and able to move a lot more quickly than they had originally anticipated. I will count that.
Inspiring, so that's cool.
I will count that as your 3rd success. So, one more.
I think Case being so devout in her faith, she's going to say a prayer to the Blighted One and kind of just pray for the group's safety and protection in this kind of unknown territory, just for group safety in general. A good
Hey.
prayer to the Blighted One.
So, religion check.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Coolio. That is going to be a 7.
Okay. So, in your earnest attempt at camp late the first night, as you're drawing or not the wagons, because you guys didn't have wagons, as you're drawing everyone together around a campfire, you open up your heart, your mind, your spirit, your body to the Blighted One that's given you all of your powers, and you implore from the deepest part of your heart that you don't feel that connection. That warmth that you're accustomed to is not there. That is your first failure.
I'm going to wipe a tear from my lizard eye.
God was supposed to help
You'll
you.
get him next time.
It's going to... Mid prayer. Hiss.
Alright, so that's going to get you through your first day. I'd say you guys made, with that many successes, you guys are about halfway there. So you're probably going to be able to make it there in 2 days. I still need some more skills checks, though.
Well, I have a pretty good... My eyesight with my thick very thick glasses, so I can keep an eye out while I scoot down the road.
Go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Well, my eyes just aren't what they used to be. That's 7.
7. Okay. So
First number.
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Oh. That's a 5.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
dex save on a
you're-
scooter.
My scooter got stuck.
You're so focused on looking on the road ahead that you don't notice that you're not exactly over level terrain and end up falling and rolling down a hill. I will allow the party members to make a dexterity check, check to try to catch her as she's falling down this hill.
I will attempt to go, or everyone else is jumping.
Everyone's going. Go ahead and all roll. That's fine. I feel like everybody's just dogpiling on this opportunity.
I didn't know.
Oh dear.
14.
25. 25 takes it. The unicorn swoops down and grabs you just in time, but you do take a level of
Mr. Grumps is so graceful. I love it.
Who takes a level of exhaustion?
Oh, look at that majesty.
Ellen. Ellen takes a level of exhaustion
Oh,
from
good
being
lord.
so harrowed by her fall.
Gosh.
She's gonna pat the. She can't tell it's a unicorn. It's like, that's a good dog. Thank you.
Her eyes are not what they used to be.
Really, really magically inclined. Not worldly other than that.
Fair
Nope.
enough.
Alright, so that is 3 successes and 2 failures.
Okay. I will look to Tom, being the child of the wastes as he is, will use his knowledge of nature
Okay.
to attempt to navigate around wild roving packs and other mutated plants and generally avoid danger.
Go ahead and make a nature check for me.
Okay, that is going to be a 19.
19. All right. And with that, you're able to not only identify some different rocks and movements of animals, but more importantly, you're able to identify a patch of poisonous plants and safely navigate away from it.
Awesome.
So, that is 4 successes. So, the rest of the journey that you guys push through, and you do get a long rest, so you will be able to take off that point of exhaustion, Ellen. You guys are able to sleep for the night. Does anyone want to... Are we sleeping in shifts? Are we just sleeping under the stars? What are your guys' thoughts?
Sleeping shifts.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll say, for the sake of expediency, you guys are able to sleep through the night pretty easily. And getting up, you're about maybe an hour out from the destination. Anything you would like to cover in this last, as your journey is dwindling down?
I'm gonna say another quick prayer, just really in hopes, just mostly for myself at this point. Feel anything.
Go ahead and make a religion check.
As I notice the lizard person start to pray, I say, hey, if you can get him some crisps or maybe some snacks or something, that'd be great.
You want me to ask my God for chips for you?
Yeah,
Awesome.
if you can. I mean, what else can you do?
And in protecting us, please, can someone find an unopened bag of chips? Please. Thank you. That's a 15.
15. So this time, as you do expend that same energy, that essence of yourself out, you feel this kind of sharp embrace pick you up once again, and you feel connected to the Blighted One.
The Blighted One. I dropped the accent. My apologies.
As we get closer, about maybe 15 or so minutes out, I'm going to begin channeling my connection to the spirits, and I would like to cast augury.
Okay. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Sure. So I may do this without any components. So I'm simply trying to tap into my spiritual ancestors. And I can inquire about a course of action that I plan to take within the next 30 minutes. And I learn if it is wheel, for good results, woe, for bad results, wheel and woe, for both good and bad, or nothing for things that are not especially good or bad.
Okay.
So is there doom coming? Is there triumph coming? Or is there a little bit of both, or a little bit of neither?
So, do you stop the party to do this?
No, I can just do it. Quick.
Okay.
As we're walking.
The spirits whisper back to you of weal and woe.
Remarkably precise.
Indeed, indeed. Alrighty, so hopefully you guys can all see the new map.
Ooh.
I gotta adjust that. There we go.
Yes?
Yeah.
Perfect. So arrange yourselves however you'd like, but this is as you guys are entering the front-facing side of the factory. So before you guys, you see a single-story building. Looks to be pretty far back. Nothing around it for miles. There's kind of a cliffside to one end and a bit of a ditch on the other. And this building is terribly constructed. Looks like it was kind of a pre-atomic explosion building. So you see a lot of peeled back paint, you see a lot of rusted metal. What would you guys like to do?
May I attempt to see if there's any signs of tracks, movement, creatures?
Sure, go ahead and make a
raiders,
nature
bandit
check.
type things, like just movement in general of anything. Nature.
Nature.
Okay.
Or survival, whatever you'd like.
I will take survival. That is a 19 and 5, so 24.
24. So, kind of narrowing your eyes and focusing on the dirt beneath your feet, it looks like there was an intentional groove in the ground that was leading towards the front door. You can surmise, based off of your time in previous environments like this, that it used to be more of a paved and carved pathway for major traffic points going in and out. It does look, as you guys watch, he gets down on the ground and he starts peering really, really closely, starts kind of picking up some of the dirt and tasting it. No one knows what he's doing. But you're able to surmise the dirt has been disturbed.
Okay. Can I tell by what?
Make an investigation check.
Okay. Investigation?
Yes.
10.
Unable to make it out. But you do see a little lizard skitter about.
Be alert, my companions. There may be danger ahead.
No shit.
Do I notice the little running lizard?
I mean, there's been like little beetles and lizards running around the entire time.
Do I have any emotional connection to these creatures that were once my people? Or like, my people came from these creatures kind of a thing?
In the same way that humans have the relationship to monkeys is how lizard folk feel about these lizards.
Okay, so it's just kind of like, oh, animal.
Yeah.
Gracias. Just wanted to check.
So,
Am I able to see like the lore of this building? See like what's the damage? What's the assessment?
Are you casting a spell or are you trying to make a check?
Check.
Okay. So go ahead and make a history check for that.
Oh yeah, it's a 28.
You know everything about this building. You know absolutely everything. This building was established in 48. It used to have a sign and a logo right there that said Raleigh Jansers. It had like 50 employees at this exact facility.
oh my god.
It was headed up by Tomas Fari, who was a figure that was in authority before the war. He held a small town that was about 50 miles from here, and blew all of his money on hookers.
Oh my god.
Well, we had a lot of fun. Alright.
He went out with a bang.
Friends, I think we are hurting for April's ears.
Oh, don't worry, mate. The night's just begun.
Alright. So,
what's the plan?
I'm gonna start stepping forward and just making my way to the door, being
Yeah,
aware
as
if
am
there's
I.
like any traps that I can see.
Okay, are you
Yeah,
checking
sure.
for traps?
Yes.
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Alright.
I will follow up and do similar.
Okay.
As well.
That is a 7 for me.
Okay. You are confident there's no traps.
Alright, then I'm just gonna walk towards the door unless somebody stops me.
Well, I got an 18 investigation, so I'm not sure.
You are also
Maybe.
confident there are no traps.
Awesome.
So, Hayes, I'm going to move your character up on the map a little bit. Ellen, since you guys are pushing forward, are you ready to open the door?
Yeah, I'm just gonna like elbow it open and be like, I see nothing. And then I just wanna open the door.
Great.
Okay. So, can you guys see into the building?
No.
Not at the moment.
You gotta unlock it.
I am
Oh.
not good at the door mechanics in this. I thought I did. I thought this was a clickable element.
Do you hand?
2 seconds. Talk amongst yourselves.
More like she needs a door, am I right? Sorry. She's touching my hand.
One of my green items was a short sword of warning.
Okay?
So,
So,
can't be ambushed.
correct. We cannot be ambushed in any way as long as I have it available, essentially.
I also have a dagger of warning.
Oh my
So
god.
I'm ready.
Everyone has been warned, apparently. Okay, so as you guys
Can
walk
we
in,
just not see past a certain point in the room?
well, you guys have to walk in. I mean, light falls off.
Okay.
But
fair enough.
so as Hayes kind of elbows open the door, you see a little lizard go, and as it's passing by, who are my really high passive perceptions in this party? Ellen, I think you're one. April, I think you're the other.
I've got, 12
Right?
passive.
I'm a
My passive perception is 19.
19. Okay, so you would notice.
passive. I don't know if that's high.
15.
I'm 15.
15. Okay, so the 19. As this lizard's going by, you notice that it's a winged variety lizard.
Oh,
Aw.
that has wings like you, Mr. Grumps.
I don't think I have wings, actually.
You lost your wings? Where?
I don't see it in my abilities, Tasha.
You have wings. Your flight speed is brought to you by the power of a flying broom in your inventory because there was not a Pegasus. So that's why.
Oh. Nice.
I knew you had wings.
So just use whatever your flight thing is. Your broom is actually wings.
Yes. There you go.
Thank you for clarifying. That was okay.
There you
Although I
go.
do like the image of a unicorn just kind of trying to very, very tenuously balance on a broom as it's flying around.
Perfect. So, April, as you're kind of pressing open the door, really enchanted by this little lizard, you see it goes up to this kind of like spill from a couple barrels, and you're like, "Aw, it's thirsty!" And you hear, and you see this huge transformation right in front of you. Your lights of warning are starting to go off. I will reveal this. Hidden flying lizard, mutant character. I need everyone to roll for initiative.
Oh god.
Oh lord.
Alright, and I will call out tiers for that in just a moment. So, can I get my 20 to 25?
20.
20?
22.
Ooh.
Ooh.
What is it with bards, man?
Dude, April has a plus 10 to initiative.
What the fuck?
Very eager.
Very
Okay.
eager.
So 15 to 20?
I got a 16 for haste.
15 for Ellen.
And 15. And
I don't know why, but I am consistently picturing April
Oh.
as like the stereotypical anime Genki girl. Just like cheerful and excited and just running up to everything all the time. Just like always enthusiastic.
so,
Yeah.
I noticed
10 to-
something.
what's up?
I don't know if it actually matters once the order is started. But due to my Oath of the Watchers, I emit an aura of alertness, and when you and any creatures of your choice within 10 feet of you roll initiative, you all gain a bonus to initiative equal to your proficiency bonus. Which in the notes it said is a +4. So anyone within
So we all get a plus
Everyone
4.
gets a +4 to initiative.
Yeah,
within
everyone,
10 feet of me, yeah.
we're all
So that would be within 10 feet of you is Tom, April, and Ellen right now.
So I get fucked.
Coming up from the end.
So my
it's
16
all
was a
right. The
crit
enemy
level.
will get fucked soon enough.
Okay, so
Damn right
19.
they will.
April is a 26, and Tom is a 24.
24.
That's huge. I'm assuming that initiative bonus also gets applied to you then, correct,
Yeah.
Taste?
Yeah.
So that
and
puts you at a
any
20.
Mhm.
Okay, so 10 to 15.
13.
14.
Okay, dexterity modifiers?
Oh no, I'm 14 and he's 13.
14
Oh,
and
14.
13.
Gotcha. Did not catch that. Okay, so 14 and 13. All right. And with that, so top of initiative order is April. You
Better
are up
be.
first. Yeah.
Better be April.
So this guy looks like he might be a little scared and probably needs a friend. So I will be casting Animal Friendship, and I am totally going to win his heart. Like he has already won mine.
Okay. Okay. Tell me a little bit about what that does.
It lets me convince a beast that I mean it no harm, and I don't, because I love all creatures, big and
Mhm.
small. Choose a beast that I can see within range. I think that's him.
Yeah.
It must see and hear me, and if the beast's intelligence is 4 or higher, the spell will fail. But I have a feeling that since it's a tiny lizard, it's not that smart. So let's go for it. It needs to succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be charmed for like ever.
Okay.
That's amazing.
Yeah. It fails.
Great
That
first combat
just hurts.
encounter, guys.
It just hurts. Okay, fine. Whatever then.
Wait, no, the
I
spell
don't
fails or
know,
the creature
like-
fails?
The spell fails.
Okay. I interpret as the creature
Okay.
failed. I was like,
No.
that was easy.
The spell fails.
Got it.
Fine. Well then, like, go, Mr. Grumps, and whatever. Ugh,
Bonus action is inspire Mr. Grumps.
yeah, you're my friend.
Okay, perfect.
Alright.
So go ahead and note that you have bardic inspiration. So next up in initiative, we have Tom.
Better be. All right. I am going to.
You're hearing all of this. Technically, you haven't seen what's in there yet.
Okay, that's totally fine. I'm going to take a few steps forward to see past haste.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's what 5, 10. I'll go down here 15. Do I see the creature now? Excellent.
Yeah.
Then I will bonus action rage.
Okay. So you guys, those that are near Tom, hear him kind of flex his muscles and cry out in rage.
And I'm going to take the rest of my movement to run up to it.
Then daintily runs up to him. No, I'm just kidding.
With my full arm.
So Thought can probably hear this and goes, "Fuck yeah!"
Yeah, absolutely. Everyone heard that.
Excellent. And then so let me just mark off that rage. And then I'm going to make an attack with my glaive.
Alrighty.
first attack with my glaive is going to be probably, well, let's see. That is a 21 to hit.
21 hits.
Excellent. Excellent. That's a d10. 8 points of magical slashing damage. So shwa into it.
Very nice. So you guys watch as, with the might of the orcish muscles rippling, Tom leans into it and twists the polearm, doing exactly as much damage as he said.
Excellent. Second attack.
So that was 8.
Yeah, second attack is a natural 20.
Ooh, very nice.
So that will be okay. That'll be 11 points of slashing damage.
That's doubled?
Yeah, I rolled a 1 and a 5.
Oh, shame. Okay. And again, with a very impressive critical strike, doesn't do as much damage as you would have thought. Well, no, I mean, not like the damage type, but just the fact that you rolled a 1.
Sure.
Alrighty. So, does that conclude your turn?
And then, so I can move up to half my speed as part of my rage. So I'm actually going to take the other 20 feet of movement I had to run around the side. 5, 10, 15. I can't get past this whatever wall is here. Is that a wall?
I don't know where your character is. It hasn't updated.
Okay.
Okay, so you're trying to walk around this way?
Yes. So
You're good.
There's a wall, just so you know, that's showing up on our side. We cannot see through.
Good. There's a wall there. It's the wall of the building.
That cuts halfway through the building? I'm just clarifying.
Nope.
Okay.
Tech problems.
And
No.
okay.
I'm not going to address it.
Because like I now can't see my friends. Well, it also means I can't cast the map.
How about you go there then?
Still can't see anything. It's bisecting the mutant flying lizard.
Wait. How?
Probably the wall function in Astral.
There's no wall there.
No, but there are 2 nodes on either end, and it's filling in the space between them. Let me come over and check. One moment.
The fun part about recording this and then gonna be uploading later is things can be edited out.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
No, I just made that one.
Say inappropriate things during this time that will be edited out. I'm kidding.
Tech problems. Can you guys see now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Now I can see it.
Everything.
Wow. What a nice building. I did not see any of that before.
Okay, perfect. Now I can see everything. Perfect. So there. That's where I'm going. Wow, that is a creepy image. I love it.
Yeah.
I'm so here for it.
Mutant flying lizard.
All right, perfect.
Aw.
So, Tom, as you're coming around here, go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Okay.
Also, explain to me how your I'm never surprised skills work. Is that a radius?
Within 30 feet of the weapon. Anyone within 30 feet of the weapon cannot be surprised. So if anyone is ambushed...
Great. Then forget about the perception check.
Okay.
Carry on.
Okay. It's the end of my turn, I guess.
Because that's not ominous.
Hey, it's your turn.
Is Tom out of 30 feet of me? Because I have one. If he's outside of my 30 feet, then he can be...
Tom is currently 35 feet away from you.
That's fine.
Interesting.
Surprise just means that when combat starts, you don't get to act during the first round. So the blade of warning would be you get to act during the first round of an ambush.
Okay.
So combat's already started, so anything will be surprising anyway. Just won't be a surprise mechanic. Okay.
Nice.
Surprise. That's the end of my turn. I can only do so much.
Ace, it's your turn. What you doing?
Okay.
Standing there slack-jawed.
I am going to take my beautiful glaive. Beautiful glaive. I love this thing.
Leave too?
Yeah.
Rude.
The glaive of my people is passed down to my family members.
Even
Can't just
ruder.
shit on it like that.
Even ruder.
Conversation happened approximately 30 minutes ago in route. Anyway.
I'm gonna go over and do some slashing.
Okay.
Slash.
Slash away. Go ahead and roll to hit.
That is a 19 to hit.
19 hits. Barely.
Cool. The damage on that is gonna be 11.
11 points of what kind of damage?
Slashing.
Magical?
Non-magical.
Ha. Your glaive isn't even magic.
Okay.
Shut up.
So, as you take a massive slash into this creature, it does as much damage as you think.
Cool.
Okay.
Oh, did she get advantage because I'm flanking?
She did not call it, so she did not get it.
Got it.
Well, I do have whatchamacallit? Un momento, por favor.
Mm-hmm.
2 weapon fighting. I can take another attack. So I'm gonna hit again and use my advantage.
Okay.
That I do have advantage on that one.
So you kind of sure up your footing to line yourself up directly with Tom and plunge your glaive in.
Yeah. Okay, so out of those 2, the higher one is going to be a 23 to hit.
23 hits. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Perfect. And then the damage on that one is going to be 6.
It's rolling. Okay. So you take a mighty slash into this creature. It seems somewhat perturbed.
Duly noted. And then that's going to be my turn because that's my bonus action too.
All right. Next up in initiative, we have Ellen.
Okay. Well, I'm going to cast Witch Bolt.
All right.
And just zap it.
So is that a save on my side or a roll to hit on yours?
A roll to hit.
Okay.
12 to hit.
12 does not hit, unfortunately.
A tragedy.
So you kind of reach into your essence and you fire out an electric bolt and it goes a little bit wide and hits one of the barrels that then starts leaking more liquid.
Damn those glasses.
Need to get my prescription checked.
Alrighty, any bonus action?
No.
Okay.
No.
So, next up, the chameleon. Well, not chameleon, the flying lizard. I didn't update my notes. Is going to make a. Actually, is going to turn and face Haste. Not yet. Is going to take a swipe both at Haste and at Tom. So that is going to be. The claw. So, Haste, does a 16 hit you?
Sorry, does a 16 hit? No, it does not.
16 for Haste and then 16 for Tom.
Nope.
Okay. So, in its frustration, it's going to turn around and take a final bite at Haste. And that is going to be a 14 because it's not rolling well.
Ha.
Alright, and that concludes its turn. It's trying to fitfully bite and scratch at you guys and doesn't seem to get any purchase on your armor. So next up in initiative, we have Mr. Grumps and then Thok.
Okay. I'm Mr. Grumps. I'm going to go in and just charge this winged lizard or chameleon. Was it chameleon or lizard?
Mm-hmm.
But,
How much movement do you have?
55.
Oh, yeah, right, you do. Yes, you do. Okay, so that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. You can absolutely charge.
Yep.
She's kind of like a horse.
With wings.
There we go.
And I'm going to charge with, like, my horn. I'm going to try and, like, just be like,
All right.
And so I guess I have, yes, I could also add more to damage also as well. So, okay, let me hit. Or let me roll.
Roll to heat.
18?
18 just hits. 18 just hits.
Yay, Mr. Grumps!
Let me do damage.
Nice
with
sound effect.
No, but with
Sounds
charging, there's
like-
something I gotta do also. Gain a 5-point bonus on attacks damage roll. Okay, so that's 7 plus 5, so 12.
12 points of damage. So, Haste, as you're standing there, you feel the illustrious presence of Mr. Grumps come clomping through, whoosh, and puts its horn straight into this mutant and rears his head back, causing a significant amount of damage.
Yay!
Hayes is thoroughly impressed.
All right.
Do it.
Do you have any other actions, bonus actions?
Oh, I don't think I probably do, but I don't. Oh, can I do another strike? I guess I could. Can I do another strike?
Sure.
Yeah, let's do it. 21 to hit.
21 hits.
Awesome. Damage on that is 8.
8 points of damage. Very nice.
I
And
just try
again,
and-
dashes
I
in.
kick him. I just kick him like, ugh. Get out of the way.
Perfect.
you lizard.
Perfect. Alright, the chameleon's starting to look like it's taking some damage. Or not chameleon. We're calling him a chameleon now. He's a chameleon.
It's a chameleon now.
Alright.
Cannon.
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 So,
Cannon.
Thok. What you up to?
Thok, being outside, is kind of frustrated that he's not seeing anything, so he's going to use essentially all of his movement and dash to just fucking find something.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So 30 puts you here.
So with that, I see all this shit going on. I'm like, ha ha, fight! And use my dash to move an additional 30 to get closer.
Okay, are you bonus action dash or action dash?
What's the difference?
One of them allows you to make an attack, the other doesn't. Well, actually, I don't know for a fighter, but
I
generally
have
speaking.
2 actions.
Give me a second, let me look at what you can do as a bonus action. So you can dash as an action, and it will take you have 2 attacks per action. You have 1 action. So if you use your action to dash, you will not be able to attack this round with your action, but you can do it. But you can do a bonus action to quick toss with your class. So as a bonus action, you can expend 1 superiority die and make a ranged attack with a weapon that has the thrown property, and then you can draw the weapon as part of making this attack.
So like throw a hand axe.
Yeah, you throw a hand axe pretty much.
So I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to use a superiority action to throw one of my hand axe at that motherfucker.
Perfect. So go ahead and roll to hit. And if you do hit, you can add the superiority die to the weapon's damage roll.
Perfect. Oh, yes. So, just make sure I have the right stats here. $28.
28 to hit? Yeah, right? 28 absolutely hits.
Perfect. And that's 1d6 plus 5 plus my d10. So 9, 18 points of PS. Yeah.
Very nice. With a massive hit.
That's the wrong spot.
Alright. And that is a massive, massive hit to this mutant as the axe comes cleanly into it. Alright, so
Hell yeah.
Ellen, do me a favor, make a perception check for me. Or not Ellen, I'm so sorry. I keep thinking you have the 19 passive. April, make a perception check for me. And I think we lost our music, if someone can check that.
We did. We also lost. There we
Did
go.
things get moved around again?
We
Discord is hard. Hold on.
You're good. Groovy dropped.
I'll work
Groovy
on it.
Okay, moving around.
Okay. So, can I have the perception check?
Yeah, sorry about that. 18.
18. Okay. You see a little bit of movement on the top of the cage sitting in the corner of the room. And something kind of draws you there.
Is it another friend?
Out of the
Guys,
corner
do
of
you
your
guys see
eye,
another over on that cage?
you see a figure kind of leap down and hop onto the table in the middle of the room. And you see this human-looking creature that is covered in industrial material. Looks like they've been embedding and enmeshing all of these kind of gears and wires and chains into their flesh as they've been residing here. And he just hisses out and he throws a chain out. And he is going to hit... he's gonna go for Mr. Grumps and then Hey.
No!
Mr. Grumps and Ace. So that is going to be a 13 to hit Mr. Grumps.
Nope.
Totally misses.
And then
Mr. Grumps.
nat 1 on the other one. So that is not gonna hit.
I'm loving this. I'm loving this. Let the monsters not.
And then I need... Actually, no. That concludes his turn. So that puts us back at the top of initiative order. So April, followed by Tom, then Hayes.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna try to, like, totally enthrall this new guy. Maybe he'll like me. So, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
So you're casting a spell?
Correct.
What are you casting?
I'm going to, I'm going to cast Enthrall.
Oh, okay.
Which, I weave a distracting string of words, causing the creature to be charmed. So he needs to have a wisdom saving of 15.
All right. That's a natural 20.
Oh my god.
But in response, he looks at you, and you see the face of your long-lost brother in his. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
The worst. Fortunately, I'm pretty wise, and it's a 16.
Alright, so you save. You kind of look at him and you're like, there's no way. There's no way. There's no way. No.
I'm so glad I went on that spiritual retreat last week. It was so cleansing, and I am so wise.
Alright. So, does that conclude your turn?
Let me see if I've got any bonus actions first, but probably. Yeah, that'll be it for now. Thank you.
Absolutely. So, Tom, Hayes, then Ellen. Tom, what you up to?
Okay. I am going to... I'm going to continue slashing at this mutant flying lizard.
Sounds good. Go ahead and roll to hit.
Do I have advantage because of flank?
Yes, you do.
Excellent.
Actually, a direct angle across you would be one move over for Hayes, but we did say that Hayes shored her footing, so I'm just going to move Hayes, your character, so you guys are in a direct flank.
Okay, that's great. Thank you. 21 on the first hit.
21 hits.
Okay, and a 19 on the second hit.
19 hits.
That's much better. 20 points total between the two attacks.
Very nice.
And then I'm going to bonus action swing my pole arm around and whack it with the blunt end.
Okay. So that's an unarmed strike?
No, it's a polearm master bonus attack.
Got it. Okay.
Still not. I mean, it's basically an unarmed strike because it's only a D4 of damage. But
roll to heat.
That is a 27.
27 absolutely hits. This thing's AC is 18, so you guys could just tell me hit or miss.
Oh, okay.
I think we already discovered that, so we're good.
8 points of magical bludgeoning damage.
8. Very nice.
Yeah. And then,
right.
how's the creature looking?
He's not looking hot. He's not looking like he's having a good time. He's looking like this could be the worst day of his life.
Okay. Sounds good. That's my turn.
He assures that the beast is indeed suffering, then releases. Haste, and then Ellen.
Okay, so I am going to turn my attention to the chain mutant and run at them to go get within range. I have movement. I have 40, so
40 will get you here. Yeah,
like right up on it.
Yeah.
Okay. I would like to, as I'm running over there, I would like to use my bonus action to cast Searing Smite, which just has a verbal component. And then as I get up there, then I use one of my 2 actions to slash with my glaive.
Go for it.
Yeah, cool. That is going to be a 22 to hit.
22 absolutely hits.
Yes. Okay, so the normal damage on that is going to be a 10, and then with the Searing Smite, an extra 1d6. Okay,
And your weapon is not magical, correct?
It is not magical, but because of the Searing Smite, the weapon flares with white-hot intensity, and then it'll and causes the target to ignite in flames.
Okay. It does not ignite.
It did not. Okay. But the total damage on that is going to be 12 with the first hit.
All right. So as you plunge your trusty glaive into this, the glaive of your ancestors, you expect that it's going to be a mighty blow, and he's going to really feel it. Does not do as much impact as you think it will.
Okay. Interesting. Noticing that, then I am going to take out my magical dagger of warning and try and get like a stab on him then.
So with your... Are you dropping your glaive? Because glaive is 2 hands. You can. It's up to you.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna...
So you drop your glaive. You currently are just holding one dagger and jab at it.
Yeah. And that
Okay.
was a 25 to hit.
Absolutely hits. Go ahead and roll for damage.
The damage is going to be... It's going to be 6, and it is a magical weapon, so that's...
Perfect. That does as much damage as you expect.
Nice. Okay. And then I believe that is my turn.
Alright. Ellen, you are up. Then we have the mutant flying lizard and Mr. Grumps. Then Thok.
I'm going to target the flying lizard with Jim's magic missile.
Okay. Jim,
So,
an old
let's
lover of Ellen's.
Oh yes. All right, and that's a hit. It's a 20, non-natural 20 to hit.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
So make sure you double your damage dice for this one.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Double the damage. 2. So that would be 8 of damage. Oh,
8 points of damage.
8
Double?
points of damage. Yep.
Oh,
Doubled,
right.
yes.
Yeah, because damage. Wait, did you roll 3 times? Because those are magic
It's,
darts, right? So it's 3 darts?
It's a 2d4, yeah. Oh, that's right, that's right.
It's per,
Okay.
yeah. It's a little hard to keep track of
Okay.
it. So the first one is 8.
First one is 8. Okay.
Actually, Tom, remind me, those just hit, don't they?
Not Jim's magic missile. Standard
Not
magic
Jim-
missile does. Jim's
But
does
Jim's
not.
Jim had a bit of a drinking problem. He couldn't get his magic missile right. Anyway,
Yeah.
go ahead and roll to hit with the other 2 then.
Jim's does
Okay,
twice
the other
as much
2
damage.
is a 6, and then doubled to 12, and then... Oh, that's that second one, and then the third dart is also 6, doubled to 12.
All right. This lizard looks like it's about to draw its last breath.
Nice.
Like there's heavy blood kind of mixing in with the liquid that it drank out of. And does that conclude your turn?
Yes.
Alrighty. So next up, the chameleon, with his last breath, is going to inhale deeply and exhale, facing Mr. Grumps, Thok, Ellen, and April. So I need all of you guys to make Constitution saving throws.
Okay.
22.
That's a success.
4.
Mr. Grump's got a 19.
That's a failure. 19 is a success.
Yay! Mr. Grumps is the best.
And April? How much did April get?
Oh, me? Oh, sorry. I got distracted watching Mr. Grumps.
Fair.
Such a majestic beast. Let's see. Hold on. But that's not good.
What'd you get?
4.
Got a 4. Okay. So my successes are going to take 21 points of poison damage. And my fails are going to take 42 points of poison damage.
Sorry, but Mr. Grumps is immune to poison.
So Mr. Grumps takes nothing.
Yeah, that's right.
Mr. Grumps quite literally is the best and just tanked that. like, no, this doesn't bother me.
I do not feel good right now.
How much damage did everyone take? I think I missed that part.
42.
I took 21, and that fucking sucked.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I feel queasy.
That's fair. So you guys all take those damages, but you are not poisoned. You just took poison damage.
Worse.
So, silver lining. Alright. Next up in initiative is Mr. Grumps. And Thok. Tom
no.
raging in the
Alright.
corner.
Mr. Grumps is going to figure out where he is on the map. Okay.
On top of the lizard.
Alright. Then Mr. Grumps is gonna rear up and like smash his little hooves right in that lizard's face.
Alright, go ahead and roll to hit.
That hits. 19.
Alright.
And doesn't matter. 5 damage?
How does Mr. Grumps want to do this?
Let's see. If I remember, Mr. Grump's style is to like sink his hooves deep into that lizard's eye sockets.
And that is exactly what Mr. Grumps does, rearing up backwards and majestically, aims the hooves down, and brings them into the eye sockets, plunging through the skull into the river, and you guys watch as this mutant flying lizard's blood just mixes in with the elixir of the Jolly Ranchers. Raleigh Jansers. Raleigh Jansers.
Yay, Mr. Grumps!
Yay, Mr. Grumps!
Took 42 damage while you were gone.
Oh my god.
What happens when you leave?
You're welcome. You're
All right.
welcome.
Lay down.
So, next up in initiative, Thok.
So when I see Mr. Grumps just fucking stamp the eyes out, I'll be like, fuck yeah! Look at that twat over there! And start to run towards that team mutant.
Okay.
You are welcome, my fine sir.
You can get about there.
Such a gentleman, Mr. Grumps.
Perfect.
By the way, Mr. Grumps can talk.
Yes, I could talk.
I don't know if we ever made that clear.
I
But Mr.
assumed
Grumps can
as
talk.
much when the dreary sounding voice came out of the horse. I assumed that the horse could talk.
Yes.
And right there, I think I'm going to go ahead and use action to dash to then move myself right behind Chainmail Mutant.
Hey.
And that will conclude my turn for now.
Sounds good. So, Chain Devil, or Chain Mutant gets to go next. I didn't say the actual stat block. Shoots out two of the chains from either side, going for Thok and Haste. So that is going to be a 14 to hit for Thok,
Miss.
and finally a decent roll. A 22 to hit for Haste.
That hits, but I did want to make note that I have the feat Sentinel, which states that when a creature within 5 feet of me makes an attack against a target other than you, and the target doesn't have this feat, then I can use my reaction to make a melee weapon attack against the creature. So when he was attacking Thok, I can take an attack.
Technically true.
I'll allow it. Yeah, that makes
Yeah.
sense. With
Okay.
the dagger.
With the
'Cause you
dagger.
dropped
I'm
the
not
claim.
gonna. This is not
Yeah.
another stab while he was like,
Go for it.
okie dokies. Yay, stabbing. That is a 21 to hit.
21 hits.
And that's gonna be 4 magical piercing.
Alright. As the chain's coming at you, you just kind of get a quick ja in at the chain devil for 4 points of damage.
Very composed.
Yeah.
Not frantic at all.
Meanwhile, the chain, about the same second, comes and clocks you in the face and starts wrapping around you. So you're gonna take 11 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
As this happens,
Wait.
right.
And I need you, and you are considered restrained.
Restrained. Okay.
As this
Do I need to make
happens,
anything?
Tom is gonna send out the spirits of his ancestors as a spirit shield and reduce that damage by 12.
So I
Is
get.
there a range on that
30
ability?
feet.
Alright, so you're trying to get haste, or haste, and because Spock didn't get hit.
I can just get haste. I can get one target per reaction. And so I saw that haste got hit and sending my spirit ancestors out.
Okay. And that's what happened. So you instead take no damage, but you are still considered restrained.
And I would like to use my reaction as well. Is called its brace. When a creature at sea moves into the reach you have with the melee weapon you're wielding, which is my short sword, you can use your reaction to expend 1 superiority die and make 1 attack against the creature using that weapon. If the attack's hit, I use the superior die to add damage to the roll.
Make your roll.
Fantastic.
And that would be a 20.
20 hits.
Perfect. And that is going to be a 1d6 plus 5. So altogether, 10 points of piercing damage.
And with that, you expend your energy and push forward a weapon, I think? Yeah.
My short sword.
Short sword goes out and plunges into the chain mutant and kind of leans into the back and looks this shrill cry. And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving, got it. Not gonna do well on this one. Or I might. 17.
Ooh. For a second, you see his face kind of shimmer into that of your deceased mother's, and then shimmer back. And you're like, no. You're Trixie.
Wait a
I'm
second,
not
she's
falling
not
for
dead.
that. She's not even dead!
You motherfucker!
Alright, so we are back at the top of initiative, so that's going to be April, Tom, and then Haze.
All right. Okay. Yeah. So I'm not feeling so good, and I might want to do something about that. So, and who else got hurt? I kind of got distracted.
Ellen looks pretty bad.
I did.
All right.
I'm a little rough.
All right, my geriatric friend. Let's heal up. I'm going to cast. Where did it go? Nope. All right. I apparently lost it. Oh, okay. I didn't want to have to do it this way, but apparently I didn't load up the right things. So I'm going to cast Mass Cure Wounds.
Oh.
As you do.
Yeah. As one does when they're feeling hurt. And wow, a whole 15 hit points came back. Or
Thank you.
Alright, and does that just affect you and Ellen? Or does it affect anybody else?
everybody, anyone who's within a 30-foot radius, I can choose 6 of those creatures, but I think we're the only 2 hurt. And apparently, like, Cure Wounds
Mr. Grumps
and
will
Healing
get
Word
healed.
are not part of my report. Say again?
Mr. Grumps is in 30 feet. Mr. Grumps is 25 feet away from you.
I'm not hurt.
Mr. Grumps never got hurt. It's just
Immune to poison.
It's a nice thing to
Immune to
have
poison.
right about now, isn't it?
So, okay. So I did that, and that's it for now. I'm just gonna rest. Relax.
Rest.
Fair enough. Alright, so next up in initiative, Tom, Hace, and then Ellen.
Okay. Tom is going to run around these barrels. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. There. And I'm going to make attacks. With my glaive. Because I rage, and that's basically my entire job. Rage and hit things.
Very well. Make your attack.
Okay, I'm going to be doing Reckless. for
Okay, so you get advantage to hit, and other targets get advantage against you.
Correct. That's going to be a 26 to hit
26 hits.
on the first attack.
And you're hitting with a magical weapon, correct?
I am, yeah. That's a 19 to hit on the second attack.
19 hits.
Perfect. Let's roll the damage. I'm going to take my great savage attacker and reroll one of those damage dice. Much better. A 2 to an 8.
Very nice.
So that's 17, 27, 30 points of damage total.
Ooh.
When I actually pay attention to what I can do as a barbarian, it goes a lot better.
You guys watch as Tom rushes up and pulls out his glaive and hits this guy through the torso, piercing through his back, and twists the glaive. It's got to have hit some essential organs.
So
He's looking rough.
So he's not dead.
Not dead.
Okay. Then since that's the case, I'm going to on a bonus action pull arm out and smack it with the other side of it.
And then to add insult to injury, you guys watch as he reaches back and attempts to bitch slap this guy across the face.
Yep, another 26 to hit.
And that absolutely hits.
Okay, 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oof. Still looking rough. Alright, so next up in initiative order, we have Haste. And then Ellen.
So I would like to cast Command on the chain mutant.
Okay.
For flavor, I would like to kind of just take a moment and just kind of try and feel the blighted one before I do it, just for my own personal sake. So that is going to need a wisdom saving throw.
All right.
From your guy.
That's an 8.
Okay, so
Pretty sure that fails.
yeah. So I would like him to grovel. I'm just gonna be like, grovel before the blighted one. And just try to feel the power. So the target falls prone and then ends its turn. So it just kind of drops to the ground. And
Alright.
Releases the chains on me.
No. You could have had your word be released, but you said grovel.
Well,
so
someone else can take a stab at him.
As he kind of like looks at you, his muscles kind of tense and he looks confused and he feels his body just kind of cripple to the ground and bow beneath you.
I do have another action, so am I able to make any sort of strength or roll to release myself from the chains?
Let me check. I believe you can.
Okay.
Go ahead and make a strength check.
Alrighty.
Oh, also, you take 7 piercing damage at the start of your turn.
Okay, cool. No problem.
Just from the way that it's being grappled. Yeah,
Okay.
So...
Just a strength?
Yeah, strength.
That's gonna be a 13.
So you kind of push against the chains, you wriggle your body, you're like, I'm smooth, I am aerodynamic, I can slither my way out of this. Can't quite get your shoulders around it. Aren't getting out, unfortunately, but you can feel free to try again next time.
Can I, as a bonus action, I can make a bite attack. Do I have the ability to do that while restrained?
Yes, your mouth is not restrained, but you are at disadvantage to it. Just due to the nature of being restrained.
Out of my anger of not being able to release myself, I would like to bite
Go ahead.
the devouring thing in front of me.
Yeah.
Technically, with it being flanked, would she have an even roll?
Yes. And because it's prone, you have advantage on the attack, so it's a straight roll.
Okay, cool.
Look at you guys learning the game. 13? No, 13 does not hit. So you're like, this is going to be a tasty bite, and you kind of clomp down your jaws, and he just kind of slides out of the way.
I'm angry.
You can hear some kind of slithering noises coming out of profanity from Haste. So next up in initiative, Ellen. And then Mr. Grumps, then Thok.
Cool.
Ellen.
Alright, I'm just gonna scoot over to Mr. Grumps. And I'm going to cast Tasha's Mind Whip.
Ooh.
And I need you to make an intelligence saving.
Alright. With my +0. Alright. That's a 3. So what happens?
Awesome. So that's gonna be let's see here. 6 psychic damage. against.
Right. And with that, you guys watch as this already prone creature kind of cripples into itself, kind of apparently taking damage from this. Still looking really rough, but not quite there yet. Alright, Mr. Grumps, it is your turn.
Finish him, Mr. Grumps.
Yeah, just to confirm, it's he's prone right now?
He is prone, so your attacks have advantage.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That's Stefan or something.
Well, yeah, I mean, I was gonna go ahead and charge. Yeah, I'm just gonna, charge and just jump right on him. Just jump, boom, right on him with hooves. So.
Alright. Go ahead and roll 2 hits.
Oh my god. 11.
No.
So, you're confident, you're clip-clapping, clip-clop. You jump and you go a little bit over.
I'm sorry. I gotta roll with advantage. Hold on.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Rewind the tapes.
You're wrong.
14.
14 does not hit either. So as you're running through the clip clop, you jump and you slightly miss and you put your hooves down into the table, leaving these mighty cracks and thuds, but missing the target.
Oh, Mr. Grumps.
Oh shit.
Man.
That's a
Father.
Alright, Thok, it's up to you, man.
Alright, let's see how I don't fuck this up today. So I'm gonna use my first action to take my short sword of warning and fucking chop at that motherfucker.
Okay.
This is at advantage since it's flanked by a bunch of people, but
This thing
specifically
is so pinned. Jeez.
Boxed in.
Fuck. Well, thank God for advantage. That was a 20.
20 hits.
Perfect. And it's going to be d6 plus 5. Perfect. 11 points of piercing damage, I think. Yep, piercing.
With that kind of pierce through the sternum, you hear this. Not quite there yet.
Oh my
But you're
god.
pretty sure you can finish him off.
It's a good thing I do have 2
Yeah.
per action.
Alright, give me another roll, man.
Would this be with advantage again, or?
Yes.
Okay.
It's prone and flanked. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. That definitely did not hit shit. Yeah, 14.
This is happening.
Not hit.
Fuck.
As the air is leaving his lungs, you try to stab again and he kind of nimbly dodges out of the way.
Kind of rolls over.
1 hit point. 1.
He's like,
April, are you going to mercy kill or hold to your pacifist ways?
Please kill me.
I'm going to use my bonus action to spit on him.
Okay, free action to spit on him. April, it is your turn. The scene is unfolding exactly as described.
Ugh, I'm too far away to even reach him.
You are currently 60 feet away.
That's not gonna work out.
Would you like to walk in the building finally? You just been standing casually in the doorway this entire time.
I didn't want anyone escaping. Some sort of bouncer or something. Yeah, I guess I'll just mosey on in and maybe look around a little.
Okay.
It's just mosey on it. It's poor people just surround and beat the crap out of this creature. It was wow.
Wow.
I'm living in a post-apocalyptic world. That kind of stuff happens all the time. I don't even really pay attention anymore.
Incredibly passe.
Yeah. I'm so over that.
Alright, so is that your turn?
I got some dancing lights going, try and get a party atmosphere going.
What color are your dancing lights?
Oh, they are rainbow lights. right?
Okay.
So they just sort of change.
You guys watch
Like
as 3
strobing.
light globbles start emitting from April, strobe lighting rainbow bits. As you guys can swear you see like unicorns jumping from one globe to another.
Totally. Thank you. Yes. Nice touch.
It's so great.
Alright. So,
Fuck. What the fuck?
Tom, it is your turn.
It is. Excellent.
It is.
Excellent. I'm gonna turn around and walk away. No, I'm gonna do reckless attack.
Okay.
First
Why
one,
are you doing reckless? Sorry, I can't advise.
You could
because
just
why?
kick
Because
it and it die.
advantage.
It's an advantage for 50 reasons already. He's prone
Do
and
not
you're
argue
flanked.
with the blood fire.
What do you roll?
That's a 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Excellent.
How would you like to do this?
You roll my damage.
Okay, roll your damage.
Excellent. Yeah, I'll take that one. Yeah, it's 14 points of damage.
Alright, how would you like to do this?
Okay, so the where's the chain that's wrapped around Haste coming from?
It's coming from one of his arms.
Excellent.
It seems like
I
he can.
bisect the arm to release Haste, and then I slash upward again with my glaive. And
As on that upward swing with the glaive, you clear the head straight from
Yep.
the body and a horrendous overkill, and watch the head go ping, ping. April heading towards April.
Yep.
April, I need you to
Excellent.
make a dexterity saving throw.
as intended. That was exactly what I was gonna ask. Can I try to aim the head towards April?
I got you. I got you.
Like
April,
a
dex saving throw.
swing.
Catch it!
Yeah, that's a natural 20 plus 7.
Or
So not only do you see this coming, you're like able to calm yourself enough to just gently step out of the way,
Oh, I was
maintaining
thinking
all
that part.
elegance.
Oh, I thought I was just gonna jump in the air and like kick it back at him.
Oh my
You can
god.
do that too. With a nat 20, I will absolutely allow for that. And you just punt it straight back. Oh my god. Tom, make a dexterity saving throw.
I'm gonna hold out my glaive and attempt to catch it with the glaive.
Alright, I will allow you to make an attack roll for that.
Oh, perfect. Reckless. Reckless.
Reckless! Okay, so flashing in midair, trying to catch the head.
That's an 18 to hit.
I'm gonna say that hits. I'm gonna say that hits. So you catch it halfway through, knowing the strength and weight of your blade tremendously. You clear half the head, like you sliced into it, but you're in the middle part, and are now holding it on your glaive. And that will bring us to the end of this round of combat.
Excellent kick, April.
Fuck's just gonna say, that was fucking awesome!
So bad. I love that so much.
He suffered. So
Alrighty, so here you stand with the 2 large bodies on the ground around you. I would say, Ellen. Something green and glowing catches your eye in the corner of the room.
But does it?
I want
Damn
it. Can I
it.
see it?
Go ahead and make a perception check for me. April, you absolutely see it. With
yeah.
your passive of 19.
I am going to loot the bodies.
Alright, go ahead and make an investigation check for me.
Excellent.
I'm gonna get my hand axe back from the other chameleon.
Absolutely. What was that?
I'm gonna
15 perception.
15 perception. Something green, radioactive, glowing, sounding like it's the target of your whole adventure. Sounds like it's sitting in the cage.
I would like to make my way over there.
Okay. So you guys watch as Ellen revs up her engine and starts scooting on over.
Yes.
Alright,
Wow.
Mr. Grumps, what are you up to?
I'm gonna poop on the bodies. Rainbow poop, the swirl poop.
Before
Absolutely.
that happens, I'd like to resolve my 15 investigation to find things on the body.
As you're going through, you see a giant green, blue, and gray unicorn ass over you, and realize you really have to hurry up if you don't want to be on the end of this Sunday.
Yeah,
Okay, so with the 15, rifling through quickly, you're not able to find anything through all the chains of value other than like a single copper.
Ah, 1 copper.
1 copper.
Excellent.
And you, I'm assuming, move out of the way of the unicorn ass.
Yes, of course.
Great.
I found a copper piece. Anything on the other
I
body?
probably deposited just as much value in that.
On the other body, I will allow you to make another investigation check.
Not much better. 16.
No. As you rifle
I
through
found
this,
a dead body.
as you rifle through the skin flaps of the beast, because beasts don't have pockets, and it was a lizard that came from outside.
Yeah, but you know,
He just developed loot in the mutation.
cool scales or whatever. You know.
Oh, yeah, if you want to.
Dresses have pockets now. It could have had pockets.
Yeah, who knows if that mutation didn't create a dimensional space within itself?
You don't know. You are exactly the person that doesn't know.
Well, you
With
know
the
what?
16.
I am a child of the wasteland, and I've seen many a thing, including dimensional marsupials. So.
Oh, I love that idea. Canon. Okay, so, Ellen, as you're approaching the cage, you do see in between the bars a familiar glow of an energy source of a Raleigh Genser. What would you like to do? Everyone else notices too at this point, as Ellen has taken a long time to get there.
Ooh. Wait.
Also, when Ellen revs the engine of the scooter, it sounds like somebody's blowing bubbles. Like, so you hear this.
I'm going to the mage hand,
Okay,
so I don't want to touch it.
Excellent, excellent.
so you conjure your mage
Cannon.
hand inside the cage.
I don't want to touch it. So I'm
Okay.
just going to mage hand it and
I love it. Perfect.
out of the pull it out. Is it a basket or is it a full cage?
It's a full cage. But with mage hand, because it's an ethereal hand that can pass through surfaces, I would say you can maneuver it. Go ahead and make an arcana check for me. To see if you can really manipulate your hand to get through the bars of the cage.
Oh, Arcana?
Mm-hmm. What'd you get?
One.
Plus.
14.
Plus,
It's tragic.
plus what?
A 14?
Oh, 14. Okay. 14 is just under what I was looking for, so
No,
you're
it
able
was a 1 plus the 13.
Yeah. I'm gonna say, like, you can't figure out how to get, like, the geometry of this situation to work out. So you guys just hear the replated, like, clank, clank,
I'm gonna
clank,
go over
clank.
and rip open the bars, for I am barbarian and I am strong.
Thok is gonna help the barbarian to rip
Yeah,
that
right.
shit open.
Alright, one of you guys can roll with advantage, or each of you can make separate checks. Your call.
What are we making?
Strength.
Just straight
If-
strength?
You're literally just trying to rip it open? Yeah.
Excellent. Reckless?
Sure.
No, I'll just make a standard thing.
Roll with advantage for me.
Alright. Ooh.
You didn't. 2 nat 20s?
Yeah.
Take a picture!
It's okay, they're very far apart.
That is a special thing.
Show me your quiddies.
Seriously.
There we go.
Exciting. Okay, and with that, Ellen, you see, as you're kind of concentrating and trying to get this out, you see a shadow start blocking the light, and you're like, oh dear. And you see these meaty green hands shove above your head and just plunge into the metal and rip it apart, opening into the cage like it was a zipper.
Is that hole big enough for your hand to get through now?
Oh, well, thank you.
That's what she said.
I pat Ellen on the head.
All right, and with that, you guys have retrieved one Raleigh Dancer. You do know that this will not be enough to satisfy the requirements for the town.
No, why would it?
Why would one be enough? So, what would you guys like to do next?
I want to explore the liquid that the lizard drank and then just beefed up from.
Okay.
I just kind of want to see, like, if I recognize it, if it's, like, seems to be, like, there's other pools of liquid like that.
I will allow you to make either an intelligence or an investigation check as you kind of approach it to see if you can determine the nature of this liquid.
Okay. I'm going to do the investigation check.
Okay.
That's going to be a 17.
17. As you're kind of looking and smelling this liquid, it feels a lot like dirty still water that hasn't been agitated or moved in a long time. As you're looking up, you do see a fairly large crack in the side of one of the barrels, so you're like, oh, so the liquid probably came from one of the barrels and spilled out into this area. And it is kind of that like putrid green color. You're assuming, you come to the understanding through this, that given the fact that you're in a factory, it's probably one of the ingredients that was used to make the Raleigh Jancers.
Delightful.
Wonderful. I'm just going to kind of like say out to the group, like, be careful around this liquid. It seems to be spilling out in all the barrels, and I don't want us to accidentally step in it. So watch out. That's my thing. My bit.
How bad is it if we step in it? I mean, that lizard got really big and shit, so would that be a bad thing?
Yeah, but it also mutated and became some disgusting feral animal. I don't think you would necessarily want to do the same.
I mean, I'm half orc, so it's not much difference.
Well, if you would like to step inside the disgusting puddle and find out, then I will happily kill you when you decide to attack us all.
Let's just say I'll not do it intentionally.
Sounds great.
So, Thok, would you like to step in the liquid?
I may like get down and sniff it.
Mm-hmm.
See if there's any specific aroma to it, but other than that, I'm not going to attempt to touch it right now.
As you sniff it, it does kind of remind you of the smell of a Raleigh Jancer, but you've never had one in its pure form, and you are familiar with like the form of a Raleigh Jancer after it's been exposed to radiation. So it does kind of tickle your fancy, like, I wonder if I can drink this.
Does anybody have a flask?
I'm gonna kind of like push him away, like since he's down, like with my foot, just kind of like nudge him away.
Do you resist?
Not really, but it's gonna be like, all right. Oh, really? Does anybody have a flask?
Nope.
All right, we'll let this one slide then.
All right. So, what's the plan?
Can I like take a short rest or something? I still don't feel so good.
Yeah. If you guys want to take a short rest, we can absolutely take a moment here for your characters to kind of rest or recuperate. You guys can roll any hit die. There is not an impeding threat, so if you wish, you absolutely can.
Yeah, I got
my
a little fucked up.
All right.
I can
Go
play my
ahead.
loot for resting. And I'll give everyone an extra hit die too if they want it.
Cool. So, roll your hit die as you see him.
So you're saying your loot playing gives us an extra hit die?
That's right.
Perfect. I will take advantage of that shit. Didn't do me much.
26. I'll do it. Perfect. I am ready to go.
So about almost towards the end of your guys' short rest, April, Hace, and Tom, you guys all hear this faint.
Ugh. No, thank you.
Can we tell what direction the sound is coming from?
Sounds like it's coming from deeper in the factory.
Be on your guards, companions. I do not like the sound of that.
I'm gonna rise and kind of just like be wary of our surroundings, see if anything has approached us or gotten closer that we couldn't tell.
Alrighty.
I kind of want to just do like another like investigation of the area just to make sure if anything has changed in our immediate vicinity.
Do you want to press further in, or just as like where you're at now?
I want to press a little bit further in.
Go ahead and move your guys' characters as you see fit. We're out
Yeah,
of combat, so you don't have to worry about like movement speed. Just get accustomed to the area.
Yeah, just standing in kind of like this archway or between the two walls, do another kind of scope of this half of the room that we haven't seen.
Okay. So as you guys do come around this, you do see two more Raleigh dancers.
Wonderful. I got a 15 on an investigation check, too.
A 15 on an investigation check. So kind of checking around, you definitely note the Raleigh dancers in the corner.
Okay.
It definitely sounds like that sound, as you're really listening closely, is coming from behind this kind of area that looks like a ramshackle door. Like, it looks like a whole bunch of people tried to, like, press something up against this wall to keep whatever was in it hidden.
Okay.
It wasn't the same type of wooden door like before. It was more of a, like, keep something here. And as you listen very carefully, you can hear the faintest
Just gonna stay away from that door. And also, just as a side note, at some point during the rest, I picked up my glaive again.
Okay, got it. So,
Oi,
Yeah.
Tom.
Who wants to? Are we gonna grab those Raleigh Jancers? And is that enough? Can we go home now? I don't think Chad's here.
Doc, you had a question.
I was just saying, Tom, let's rip that fucking cage open again.
Yes, agreed. You gonna roll, or you want me to roll with advantage?
Roll with advantage.
Okay, not as good as last time. That's an 18.
18, so you have your fingers in it and you're trying to pull. It's starting to give way, but it's not quite there yet. Ellen, are you conjuring your mage hand to pull him out again?
I'm gonna try. Yes.
Go ahead and make an Arcana
Should I
check.
maneuver?
Yeah.
Actually, I need to-
1 plus 13.
Another
You rolled
one?
another one?
Again.
Okay, do me a favor and make another check. This is just to pull out the second one, because there's two here.
Yes.
Let's try for the other one. Come on, I believe in you. You got this.
Okay.
There you go. There you
I
go.
swear.
27. 27 is much
27.
better. So with the 27,
My
you were able
God.
to definitively reach in there, and this one slides out like butter. You're able to pull it out very, very easily and present it with a flourish.
I found candy.
There is still one in there. What would you guys like to do?
I am gonna pull out my pole of angling. There's a 10-foot pole. I can speak a command word and transform it into a fishing pole with a hook, a line, and a reel. And so I'm going to try and attempt to fish hook out the Raleigh
I
Dancer.
love this.
Amazing.
I love this. Okay, so you guys watch as the familiar glaive that your lizard folk companion has is magically transformed into a fishing pole, and she jams the end of the fishing pole into the cage and starts carefully unreeling a little hook. I need you to make, let's call it a dexterity check and add your proficiency modifier.
Okay. So the next check is a 12, proficiency modifier plus 4. That makes it a 16.
16. All right, and with that, you're able to hit the left side of it, and you kind of shimmy a little bit, and you barely get this thing hooked. Now I need you to make a dexterity check again to reel it back. Ellen, I will allow you to assist with Mage Hand.
Okay.
If
So then
you
I
would
get
like.
advantage? Or is the mage hand
Yes.
like a
Just gonna
fail save?
slowly guide it.
So you get advantage.
Okay. First one's an 8. We're gonna take the larger number, so that is 15 and 4. That's gonna be a dirty 20.
Alright, and with that, having a little more kind of faith on the way up, you're able to fish the Roiling Dancer out of the cage.
Yay! Alright, do we have a bag that we're putting these in? Or like, are we just holding on to them?
You tell me.
Okay, so pulling it out. Do we have a bag? Does anybody holding onto these, or we just kind of put them in our pockets?
I can hold them in my bag if you so wish.
Easier to have one central location for
My
all of
scooter
them.
has the basket.
The scooter. Is that?
I'm just gonna like take the little hook thing and have it hooked on the end and just kind of like lower it into the basket and then like transform my
Perfect.
pull back into my glaive.
So, the Roiling Dancers, we have 3 now glowing in the basket of the front of Ellen's scooter. Alright. So, you guys would know, having lived in this society, that this will provide you guys with 3 months worth of power.
Excellent.
You guys want to go home? We done?
I feel
About
like
this time, you guys... About this time, you guys hear this...
Ugh.
That hurt my throat. Jeez. I don't know how voice actors do it. Coming from the door that's blocked off to the side.
usually lots of honey is how they help coat that throat for that shit.
Ah, man.
As much as it may be easier to head back home now, I would rather not have to come back out here again in 3 months and look for more. It'd be easier to just get it done now.
Agreed.
Fair enough. So,
And whatever it is that we might face doesn't sound too healthy to begin with all that wheezing.
duly noted. I agree with you.
Was it?
That
was the
was
dog.
that was the dog. The dog came and wheezed at the perfect time.
I love that.
Freaked us out a bit. Anyway,
I'll be right back.
so as you guys approach the door, those of you that are interested in staying, it looks like kind of wood has been piled, metal has been piled, crammed up, kind of like leaned against it. What would you guys like to do to try to get through this?
Like it's been barricaded
Yes.
from the outside?
Yes.
Ah.
Yes.
Rock is going to grab shit and start throwing it back and away from the door.
I will assist.
Okay.
I'm
So
just
I
gonna
gotta
be on
just
my
stop.
guard.
Okay. It takes you guys about, honestly, 15 minutes to clear everything, making successive strength checks with how strong the two of you are to pull apart all of the barricade. And then you're met with... Okay, did the door work that time?
Yes.
Perfect. So, who wants to go in first?
I'm gonna
Thought
go
we'll
in.
stick it
Yes.
first.
Okay.
Okay, so Thok, as you step in, you see the mother lode. You see the largest Raleigh Jancer you have ever seen. This thing would sustain your town indefinitely. What were pebbles now quake in the sight of the boulder that is this hard green radioactive candy. It is hidden by a 10-foot tall, thick metal cage, similar to the ones that you saw out front, but much thicker metal. And you see something small. There's not quite enough light for you to make it out, but it looks like something rocking on top of the cage.
So I do have dark vision for 60 feet and blind sight for 10 feet. So am I able to make that out?
Not quite. It's like, you know something's there, but you can't quite get a shape. It looks kind of circular, with like a little, like, line going through it.
I am going to approach with my dark vision.
I'm going to shout to the group, holy fuck, this thing is huge! But something suspicious.
And you hear it again.
I am very concerned about why they are storing candy in cages. Truly, the old world was strange. Okay,
Alright.
do we hear where that wheezing is coming from?
As you guys approach, you hear the wheezing is coming from the semicircle kind of rocking shape that's sitting on top of the cage.
Sitting on top of the cage?
Yes.
Good.
So it's currently sitting 10 feet off the ground.
Okay. Friends,
As
gather together.
As Ellen crosses the threshold, the wheezing starts getting louder. Till you hear a fully fledged
so uncomfortable.
and you see an interesting character approach.
Cupid.
So this being shoots out of a bassinet and shoots out two wings behind it. Gray and blue skin with bright glowing yellow eyes. This thing furiously crying as a baby would if a baby were undead.
Ew.
Pulls out an arrow and starts launching hellfire down upon you guys. I need everybody to roll initiative.
Good lord.
Whoa.
Also, remember the initiative bonus to people within 10 feet. So that's going to be a +4 to people's initiatives.
Well, I rolled a nat 1, so thanks.
Oh, buddy. Wait, don't you get advantage on initiative from your weapon of warning?
Yes?
No.
No?
Yes, I do.
Oh wait, yes, yeah.
Yay! Again!
Not much better, but better than 1.
Alright, so give me my 20 to 25s.
23.
Hold on.
I got a 27.
My god.
Dude!
Ah, it's a +15. Oh, I
Okay.
added wrong. No, it's +14.
Wait, do we add 4 to... You had 4. Oh, okay.
Okay, so you have a 27. Tom, you have a 23,
Yeah.
correct? Okay, so...
I have a
15.
21.
Ellen has a 22.
Alright, coming in hard. I love it. Okay, so 15 to 20?
18.
19.
Ooh.
Wow. Okay. So 19 for Mr. Grumps, 18 for Thok. Okay, first up in initiative, we have April.
Yay! All right.
Shocking with the 27 that you get to go first. I thought my person rolled well.
No.
No.
Let me see. So So someone's shooting arrows at us or something?
There's an arrow knocked.
So this winged infant creature apparently is going to shoot us with a bow.
Oh. He's kind of cute. A Cupid. Never heard of it. Let me see. Yeah, I don't really like it when people point bows and arrows at me, so I'm gonna try and hold this monster, which is literally what I'm going to cast. Hold monster.
Can I save on it?
That's a 15.
What type?
Wisdom.
Alright, that's going to be a 23. So I think it's safe.
Okay, yeah. So no. All right. Let's see. Yay, Tom.
Bonus action, Bardic Inspiration for Tom. Got it.
Excellent. And what is that?
All right.
That's a D what?
It's a D8.
D8. Perfect.
It's perfect.
So next up is my angry baby.
Whoa.
Yeah. Told you, he rolled well.
Angry baby.
Angry baby is going to unleash 2 arrows at... Yeah, has line of sight on everyone. At Mr. Grumps and Tom.
Okay.
So first one to Mr. Grumps, that's going to be a 19.
That's the armor class I look at?
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
Okay, so that's going to
But-
be 22 points of slashing damage, or piercing damage, and 27 points of
Can I-
radiant damage.
I'm going to...
Do I have a reaction to that?
After you take the damage, you can.
I'm going
Okay,
to
yeah.
send out my spirit shield as a reaction to reduce that damage by 15.
All the reactions. Okay, so that is a total... Hold up, let's make sure our math is kosher here. That is a total of 49 points of radiant, or total damage, assuming you don't have resistance to either piercing or radiant.
No.
Okay, so
Minus 15.
you absolutely have your reaction. So that's going to be minus 15. I'm pulling up a calculator. I'm not doing this in my head anymore.
That's
This is gonna
35.
get messy.
My reaction to go.
That's 35.
Are you really burning your reaction on that?
I'm sorry,
I have
34.
nothing else to do.
So 34 is
Yeah,
where you're
so
at.
49 down to 34. So you take 34 points of damage.
Okay, can I do a reaction
Yes.
after I do 34 points of damage? Okay,
Sure,
so
what's
I
your
have
reaction?
It's a deflect missiles.
Ooh, nice.
So
Ooh.
I could catch the missile, and then when I do so, the damage I take from the attack is reduced by D10 plus 14. So let me do a D10.
Do it! Ah, that's perfect.
So 1d10 plus 14 is subtracted.
Correct.
Nice.
We might need that calculator again. Okay,
Just
so
go
that's
up.
16. I have a total of 16.
So
And so
28, 18 points of damage.
So you are now taking 18 points of damage.
got it.
Okay, and the second attack goes to Tom.
Okay.
So that is
Don't
going
forget,
to
we have
be...
Bardic Inspiration, everybody.
That is only an 18 to hit. I rolled really poorly.
That does hit.
Okay! Y'all are screwed. So that is, again, 49 points of damage. 22 from slashing and 27 from radiant.
Ah, that's really too bad. I'm not raging yet.
Wow.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And that
I tried to help Tom. It's not my fault. He was
concludes
inspired.
Cupid's turn.
But Cunningham, did you actually come out of rage from the previous combat?
Yeah.
Enough time passed, and you guys took a long rest, so rage would have faded.
Yeah.
But
Oh
good
my god,
thought.
we took a long rest? What?
Short rest.
Short
Short
rest.
rest. Short rest. My bad.
Bummer.
You're like, wait, what? Okay.
You
So
know I
next
went
up
for a
in
long
initiative,
rest.
we have Tom.
Yay! I'm gonna rage.
Bonus action rage.
Bonus action
Understood.
rage. As part of my bonus action rage, I'm going to use my instinctive pounce and move 20 feet immediately in front of the Cupid. Just poof, jump up onto the
Okay.
cage.
Do you have jump distance with that? Yeah. Yeah, you would. Actually, understanding how jump is calculated, yeah, you can move on top of the cage.
Or I could just run. I mean, it doesn't make a difference either way. Like, I will be
Just do
getting
me a
up without a
favor
problem.
and make an athletics check for me.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, and it's strength based, so I get advantage because I'm raging.
Yeah. You should be fine.
Yeah. That is a 26.
Okay, so you guys watch as Tom, in order to incite rage, grabs a lock of his hair, like a fistful of it, and just pulls it out of his head and just ignites and pulls out his muscles and goes into beast mode and starts clawing on the cage and pushing his way up and gets all the way on top of the cage, confronting Cupid face to face.
Excellent.
Wow. Oh. Good
Yay!
job.
And then I'm gonna do my pole arm attacks, or my glaive attacks. All right. I don't get any. Yeah, I'm just gonna attack.
Okay.
Perfect. That is going to be a 21 to hit. The first.
21 just hits.
Okay.
Oh.
The moment of silence after you announce the AC.
And a 24 to hit.
24 hits as well.
Excellent. Just so you know, the creature's next attack against anything other than me is going to be a disadvantage.
Okay, would the creature know that? Or no?
No.
I know. No. Okay, that's fine. I will make a note.
Yep, it's just
Yeah, it's a newer mechanic for me, so I'm trying to understand how to roleplay it without metagaming.
fair enough. Fair enough.
Because DMs can metagame too.
Okay, perfect.
What's your damage, man?
I'm rolling it. I'm rolling it.
Those are 2 hits.
Yep. Okay. That's I can math. 11 plus 10, 21 plus 3, 24 points of magical slashing.
Okay.
Bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait,
So you guys
I
watch-
can't use the bonus action.
Oh yeah, because you bonus action rate. So you guys watch as the light barely glints. The full force of the glaive comes down into this tiny form once, twice, and he cries out in pain. Does that conclude your turn?
It does.
Alright, so I have next up in initiative Ellen, Hayes, and Mr. Grumps, followed by Thok. Lady Ellen, what would you like?
I'm going to try which bolt again.
Okay.
Yes. A witch bolt.
Yes.
Ooh, 26.
Yes.
26? That absolutely hits. Oh, hey, there's my dog.
It is D6 to hit.
26 hits. Go ahead and give me that damage.
Alright. Alright. Let's see.
And what level are you casting this at?
It is sorry, I'll
I think we're cutting in and out a little.
away. Already a 6.
What? You cut out.
Oh, it's 5th level witch bolt. 36
level.
lightning.
Nice! Very solid hit. So you guys watch as Ellen kind of shakes a little bit and then points a little forked branch forward, and you see this huge electrical beam start arcing through the air and holding a continuous connection between her and Cupid. 36, that is a nice hit.
Okay.
Alrighty. Does that conclude your turn?
Probably.
Perfect. Alright. Haste, Mr. Grumps, then Thok.
Sorry, your dog is growling at me for some reason. I would like to run. I want to try and like scale the cage to get up and in front of the Cupid.
Okay. So go ahead and make an acrobatics check for me.
Okay. that's Lily.
I know very well.
Acrobatics check is a 15.
Alright. So I will. How much movement do you have?
I've got 40 feet.
Okay, yeah. With that, you can get up to the top of the cage.
Lily Rose.
Okay. So now that I'm on top.
Problems.
Now that you're on top,
Now that I'm on top, I would like to use my glaive and get like a good like slash. Like
okay.
right in front.
As you get up, you get this like rancid smell of like decaying flesh, and you can see these glowing, beady eyes staring back at you, all 4 of them.
Yeah.
Gross.
So you pull out your glaive and take a strike. Go ahead and roll to hit.
Nice. That's an 8, so that's not gonna hit.
No, the first swing goes wide.
Okay. 2 attacks per action. We're gonna do this again. The next one is an 18.
18 does not hit.
Okay. Un momento.
We're gonna die.
I am okay. I've got the bonus action of 2 up and fighting, so I'm gonna try one more hit and see if I can do this.
Okay.
Really hope so. 22.
22 just hits.
Oh yes. Cool. That is gonna be 11 points of slashing damage.
From non-magical, right?
Non-magical, yes.
As your blade glides against the skin of this creature, it doesn't push in as far as you think it will.
Okay.
This again.
Rude.
Okay.
Does that conclude your turn?
Rude.
Yes, it does.
Okay. So, at this moment, Cupid is just furious that you guys have made their way onto the top of this and sends out this giant yellow burst. I need each of you guys to make a dexterity saving throw. Tom and Haste, please.
Tom and Hayes.
Just for the record, I probably fixed it.
I'm saying that.
That's gonna be a 23 for me.
I tolerate you.
Okay.
And a 22 for me.
22 fails.
Also,
Wait. Saving throw. Haste, read your abilities really quick. You should be able to give a bonus to both of you in this situation, and it's going to matter.
Oh! Yes.
23 is the DC that I'm looking for you guys to beat, so it's going to make a huge difference.
Yes, I'm looking for the name of it.
I believe it would be under features and traits.
Yeah, Aura of Protection. While you're conscious, you grant all friendly creatures, including you, within 10 feet a +2 bonus to all saving throws.
Perfect. So that brings your total above 23, so both of you guys succeed. So you guys are going to take... 7 points of fire damage and 7 points of radiant damage each.
Okay, so 14 total. Also, that was an attack against someone, and the enemy is within 5 feet, so I can make an attack to them.
It wasn't an attack as much
Okay.
as it was a feature. Like, it wasn't a strike, it was an aura that got triggered.
Okay.
I will let you know when Sentinel comes into effect. Usually, Sentinel comes into effect when something's leaving melee range. Right?
Okay.
No, when it attacks any creature within that isn't you.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's an area of effect. I don't think that one's going to qualify this time.
Cool.
So, next up in initiative, we have...
Yeah, I can only succeed that on a natural 20 with help.
Stick near your pally then, Mr. Grumps and then Thok.
Okay, can you show the screen? Can I just get a... So Mace, or Haze, and Tom are on the cage.
Right, and the
feet
cage is about 10 feet tall.
Okay, and then Thok and everyone else is on the ground.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and fly up and do a flurry of blows at him.
Okay.
And I'm going to try to push him off the cage.
Okay.
So he falls. And he has to do a strength saving throw. So let me first do this flurry of blows thing.
I will say you notice when it's up there that he's flying.
Oh! Well, that changes things, doesn't it? I'll still do flurry of blows. So that's
Okay.
a 25 to hit.
25 hits.
Yes. And then the damage of flurry of blows is 10.
Wow, Mr. Grumps. Good roll.
Thanks.
10?
And then I will... Yes. And then while during flurry of blows, I'll see if I could knock him prone. That help?
Okay.
I don't know.
You spend a key point to do that, so just mark off that you're doing that. What's my save on that?
I don't need to do a
Nope,
key
no
point
key
for
point.
open hand.
Open hand technique.
Okay.
You do have to do a dex saving throw, beating 13.
I rolled a natural 16, so I think that saves.
Yeah. It's a 13
Alright,
to beat.
I tried.
Cool.
Got it.
So you guys watch as Mr. Grump kind of unfurls these beautiful kind of green and blue wings and starts flapping them and makes their way up to the top of the cage. Kind of leans back on the back two hooves and stands like this and just goes. So flurry of blows, I believe you get
2 attacks.
attacked. So did you roll for 2?
No, I just did one. So I'll do another
Okay.
one.
Yeah, so you get another attack with that.
And that's in addition to your 2 regular attacks you get per action.
Yeah.
So can I do, it would just, but if it's 2 attacks, it's just 2 unarmed strikes, right? Like I'm
Yeah.
just doing another flurry of blows on top of
No,
it, right?
yeah.
Okay.
So you're just doing 1 flurry of blows, you get 2 strikes, and that's your bonus action. So you also get your 2 strikes for the action. You get to make 4 attacks.
Okay. Got it. Okay. Sorry.
It's hard playing a
Okay,
unicorn.
first
What can I say?
Yeah, I know. Sorry. So the first one hit is 22.
Uh-huh.
You want me to just do hits? I'll just do
Yeah,
hits.
give me all the hits, and then we can do total damage.
Got it. Okay. Hits 20. So that was first one was 22. Next one's 11.
Does not hit.
Next one's 22,
22 hits.
and next one's 20.
20 does not hit.
Okay. So and then I'll roll damage twice.
Yes.
It's all the same.
Oh,
Relax. Just
yeah.
relax, April. It doesn't
Okay.
matter if they can't count.
7 on one, and 7 on the other.
Okay, so 14 points of damage, and I believe your attacks count as magical because of what you are. Yes. Yes.
So,
Okay. So it does exactly as much damage as you were anticipating. Chwa, 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 chwa! Alright. Next up in initiative, we have Doc.
So Thok is gonna try to get up that fucking cage. Running, maybe doing a little bit of flip for style if he can.
Okay.
Try to get behind the Cupid motherfucker.
Make an acrobatics check for me, just as you're climbing up the cage.
I can definitely do that. It's a nat 20 plus
Ooh.
7.
Very nice. You can get up to the top and then flip up behind it.
So it does this ever so gracefully, almost one-handed. Just pow!
Love it. Love it.
And lands right behind the Cupid motherfucker. Trying to see if he may be able to get into a tactical advantage for maybe an advantage roll. If not, doesn't matter.
You do not have flank where you're standing right now.
Okay.
I would say if you are going for flank, if you stand there, you're directly across from Haze, and you will have advantage. And you are granting Haze advantage as well.
If my movement allows it, that's where I'm going to land.
Let's just count. What's your movement?
30.
You just barely got there. But you can move next round to get advantage.
Okay, so straight roll this time. Fuck. 14.
14 does not hit.
Assumed as much. So my first swing misses. Since I have a second swing, I'm gonna go for it. Exact same, so I'm gonna fucking miss either way.
Alright. So you guys watch Thok kind of slice into the air, and he nimbly kind of moves and maneuvers out of the way. And then looking Thok... Wait, actually, Thok, do you have anything else you want to do on your turn?
Hold on, let me look at my bonus, if I can do anything really good. Nothing in particular, no. So yes, that concludes what I can do.
Okay. So looking at you, kind of scrunching his angry baby face up, "Rah!" and goes invisible. And...
I do have blind sight, so his invisibility does not matter for me within 10 feet.
Unfortunately... Ooh. I don't know why I made you invisible. There we go.
I'll take it.
Unfortunately, you do not see where he went. Even with blind sight.
He would know the direction for the next 10 feet, though, right?
Unfortunately not. This is a unique ability that does not allow for either of those circumstances to take place.
Well, fuck.
Cool.
Oh, Cupid just disappeared.
Next up in initiative, April.
What is going on? God,
Fuck if I know!
this is so stressful. Well, hard to hit a thing you can't see.
Thok's gonna yell out, "Get closer, April!"
I'm just fine where I am, thank you.
Maybe you need more of those rainbow lights.
I don't have the right kind of lights now. Ugh.
What you doing, April?
I'm gonna wait and hold or something to react when I see.
What are
the
you
thing.
holding?
I'm gonna prepare to cast Pyrotechnics if I see Cupid again.
Okay. Alright.
Oh, and I guess I'll move forward like that much.
Okay.
There.
And as you conclude your turn and it comes back to Cupid's turn, you do see him reappear behind where you were just standing, flying about 10 feet in the air.
That is not good.
So, go ahead and cast your spell. You get it at the top of the turn. So is that a roll to hit?
He needs a Constitution saving of 15.
Okay. That fails, actually. So tell me what is about to happen.
I shot some fireworks. Yay, Carrie. And it will make them blinded until the end of my next turn.
Ooh.
Yep.
All
Yeah,
4 of
it
those
takes.
eyes are now dazzled.
Okay, so I will make a little icon to show that this character is now blinded.
Excellent work, April.
Yay, Katy Perry. She's the
Okay.
real hero in this.
So the sunglasses are to indicate blindness for this round.
Love it.
Interesting.
So glad we
Interesting.
survived the apocalypse.
Okay, so blind.
Oh, yay, fuck.
So, oh wait, no, that was your reaction. So you don't get to use your bonus
Oh.
action anymore because that got blown at the end of your turn. So it's currently Cupid's
That's
turn.
true. I forgot.
No worries.
Thumbs up.
It's currently
Still-
Cupid's turn, and Cupid is going to cast, kind of reach out into the bounds around it and cast a spell. So straight in front of it, through the door, kind of at an angle, I will paint on the map to show you guys exactly where. You guys see this whirling wall of blades suddenly appear. Oof. I would say going through the cage about that far. So I need everyone in the area to make a dexterity saving throw.
Everyone in the green or just everyone?
Everyone in that barrier.
Fuck, make us 19.
19.
Those within 10 feet of me have a +2 on saving throws.
So 21 for Fuck.
Use the bardic inspiration.
Oh,
Save,
26.
just to make this a little bit easier, the save on this is 25.
Well, then I'm fucked anyways.
So tell me if you guys pass or fail.
Pass.
I totally passed.
Barely.
Fuck failed.
Okay.
I'm part of the fucked department.
Okay. What else we looking at?
I don't think I need to throw
I'm
one,
good.
so I think I'm at.
No, you're in it.
Oh, I am? Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Everybody was in it.
Okay.
Oh, got it. Okay, I'm sorry. Was it Jack?
No worries.
Don't worry, you're majestic.
Yeah.
Oh
I don't know.
no, not
No, I
majestic.
failed.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Okay. So my successes are about to take. I don't want to roll that many dice. So I'm going to do it digitally. Hold on just a second.
Doesn't sound good.
So that is going to be. Jeez. Wow, that was a terrible roll. On my failures, you guys are going to take 24 points of slashing damage, and my successes are going to take 12 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Thank you.
Rude.
Ow! What the fuck is wrong with you?
Is that before?
You hear this kind of sickly, cackling laughter. So, that concludes their turn. Next up in initiative is Tom, Ellen, then Haste.
Alright.
What you guys doing?
Tom's gonna book it.
Okay. So every time you cross the barrier, you have to make that save.
How tall is the barrier?
Okay, so the barrier is 20 feet high, 5 feet thick.
So is it touching the floor?
Yes.
Then I'm gonna hop down, come over to Ellen. I'm gonna attempt to run through it.
Okay, so go ahead and make another dexterity saving throw for me.
Yep.
So that is going to be from the wall itself, 34 points of slashing damage.
Halved because it's slashing.
Yes, and you're raging.
Yep.
It is a good day to be a barbarian.
Alright, and then I'm gonna continue moving.
Okay.
And
So it's currently 10 feet off the ground. I would say that's still
I
well
have
within
10
melee
foot
range
reach.
for you. Yeah.
Reckless attacks.
Okay.
Okay, that is a 23 to hit on the first.
23 hits.
That is a 27 on the second.
Ooh, nice rolls.
Right. Okay, 9 is 18, 20, 32 points of damage. Magical slashing.
Magical slashing. Perfect. So you guys watch as Tom. Okay, those of you that are close to Tom can see he's a little bit cut up from the.
No, I'm bleeding out.
Tom is pretty cut out from. I'm playing out your turn. Hold on. So a little bit cut out. You guys see this rage seething from Tom. You see this kind of like vein on his forehead start throbbing with anger, and he jumps down to the ground and just powers through the wall, taking these, letting out this mighty roar, and comes straight over to Cupid and plunges his glaive right into him. So you did. You still have a bonus action.
Yep.
Yeah. So 2 hits solidly into Cupid. Would you like to take your bonus action?
Yeah. That's gonna be a miss.
Okay. Goes for the third one, but Cupid, wising up, kind of darts out of the way.
Okay, that's my turn.
Alright, Ellen, Hayes, then Mr. Grumps. Ellen, you are being cut up right now. You are... Yeah. You want to move.
There might be a delay.
No worries. We can be patient. As you hear the little pings of metal going tink, 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 tink against everybody's armor. I love this because it plays into the character.
I would like
Talking super slow.
to
Hi, Ellen. You seem to have just caught up with audio. Can you try talking again? Well, Ellen,
I can try.
Blade. There we go! I heard that one. Okay, so what would you like to do
So-
with your turn?
Because I haven't used another thing to do. Or action. I can keep using which.
Actually, I do need to make a Constitution saving throw for that, because you did take a lot of damage in order to maintain concentration on Witch Bolt.
Oh, okay.
And you took,
22.
how many points of damage did you take? From the blade wall. You failed your save, right?
24.
Okay, you're able to maintain
24
concentration.
from the blade.
You're good. You were good.
And so that I filled the first. Yeah, I filled that 38 lightning.
Yes,
damage
and it just happens.
which
So go
again.
ahead and give me the damage from that. $38 lightning damage. Perfect. Alright, you guys see this lightning has followed this creature around and like kind of shocks it again, and he kind of shakes, and you get this little bit of a singe smell, Tom, as you're standing close to it.
Wow. Well,
Alright, Haste, Mr. Grumps, then Thok.
Okay, I am going to Tom, how are you looking right now? How are you feeling? Can I tell visibly?
I am beyond brutalized. I am bleeding profusely from everything.
Okay, I am going to hop down off the cage and staying along the side that isn't in the pathway, that like little narrow thing. I want to try and see if I can make my way to Tom and do a Cure Wounds touch.
What's your movement speed?
40.
With the hop down, the closest you can get is about here.
Okay. Don't. Hug.
It's a good idea. I want it to work.
Yeah, I don't think I have any, like... I mean, I could dash, I guess?
You could action dash, and then you could have your bonus action available. And I think, is Healing Touch an action or a bonus action?
It's a action, and I have 2 actions. So I could dash as an action, and then use my other action to...
Do you have 2 attacks per action, or 2 actions?
I have 2 attacks per action.
Got it.
Might be. Yeah, okay. What will get me, like, what range of order will get me closest?
What is the range on Healing Touch?
It has to be a physical touch, so I have
Okay.
to be near the person. Yeah.
So, you're next to April, you're close to Ellen. Make your call.
I'm just
doing
gonna
okay.
I'm just gonna use my action as a dash just to be near there, and then I guess I'll just be wary. I just want to be near.
Okay, so you run up to Tom, you can see he's really not looking great, heavily bloodied, but seething in anger, fully raging still.
Okay. And then
Do you have any bonus actions you want to use?
yeah. I'm gonna try the bonus action bite because we took a short rest, so I can do that.
Okay, so you're gonna try to kind of push past Tom and bite Cupid, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and roll to hit.
Cool. Does a 16 hit?
16 does not hit.
Okie dokie. Then that looks like that's the end of my turn.
Alright. And annoyed at your kind of obstinance, Cupid's gonna turn around, and I need you to make a saving throw.
Okay. Of what variety?
Constitution, please.
Constitution. Okay. That's a 24.
As you're looking at it, kind of dedicated and fixated, the whole world goes dark. You are blinded. The last image of Cupid and his angry mutant face seared into your memory, but nothing else in front of you.
It's a 24?
Oh shit.
We hope the blighted one is with me in this moment.
So, just to explain, this type of blinding will not be able to be resolved this session.
Okay, I have a very quick. Actually, no, I'll save it for my next turn. We're fine.
Okay.
I'll save it.
So that was all of his legendary actions for this round.
Who's right?
Really going for the TPK here.
I'm playing a game.
Sure. It's not like you control every aspect of it.
Alright, Mr. Grubbs!
So you were saying how tall is it? You said it was 20 feet. And then
It is
I'm
20
on
feet
top
high.
of the cage. So I'm on
So
top
it
of
is
the cage.
10 feet above you. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Ceiling's
And then
probably about 30, 40 feet high. You can clear it.
Okay. How tall is the door? Can I get through the door?
Yes. Wait.
Okay, so I could
You would
fly
have to
up
go
and
down. Like, you would have to fly back down to the ground.
She can fly
you
over
can go
the blade barrier.
Over the blade barrier and then down through. But unfortunately, no. This is not a 30-foot tall door. 5 feet
Why
wide,
not?
30 feet tall.
I mean, why not? But okay.
Yeah, I think the world building needs a little bit of fleshing out with that one. There should definitely be 30-foot tall doors that are only 5 feet wide.
There's a cage 10 feet, so it should, like, how'd you get that cage in there? So, anyway.
Compelling.
Like it was built in the room.
I see plot holes.
You also see blades in your face right now, so what you doing?
Okay, I'm gonna go, I'm just gonna, can I... There's something called a dodge. Does that do anything? Let me see.
I think it makes disadvantage
It takes
to hit
your
you.
entire action and it imposes disadvantage on any attacks directed at you.
I see. Thanks.
It won't affect area of effect, spells, or effects, or anything else. Just direct attacks.
I think all I want to do right now is just get off of the cage and then just get right up to the edge of the door, but like not look through it. And I want to do like
So,
a
like
little
there?
bit of healing to myself.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, where am I? Oh, okay. I actually wanted to go the other side, but
You want to be on this
Can you-
side.
yeah, I want to be over there.
Okay.
And I'll do healing touch on myself. Or healing. Oh no, I have healing word. Okay. I'll just do that. Let me roll.
Whoa.
So I guess I get what, 5 points?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys
Okay.
watch as Mr. Grumps' hoof starts glowing a radiant green as he pushes up and puts it on his horn and heals himself for 5 points.
So majestic.
So majestic. Alright.
You hear Thought, you feeling horny, Mr. Grumps?
How dare you?
Alright. Thok, speaking of, it is your turn.
Perfect. I'm gonna try to at least jump down, out and away from the beam, get down off the cage, and move up to as close as I can get to where Ellen is right there.
Okay, so to get down is going to be 10 feet of movement.
Okay,
So
30 feet altogether, so however far I can get.
you can get about here.
Perfect. And also, I would like to use my superiority dice to do a quick toss.
Oh,
for my
sweet.
bonus action, and throw a hand axe at that motherfucking Cupid.
Sounds good. Quick question for my pally. your blind effect that you put on Cupid, do I get to roll to save against that?
Are you talking to me?
Who put the blind on Cupid?
April.
Oh yeah, that was April.
I used
April, thank you.
fireworks.
Yeah, do I get another save against that?
Let's see here. You gotta wait till my turn. And where was it? I know so much. So many songs. They are blinded until the end of my next turn.
Okay, so they're no longer blinded. After this round.
Correct.
After this round. Got it. Okay, cool.
I'm waiting for my turn.
So, Doc, go ahead. You hear the baby growl again.
15.
15 does not hit.
Fuck.
Your axe goes boom, and you think it's gonna hit, but it actually just hit the blade barrier and fell down flat as it collided with another thing mid-air.
And you just hear thought, fuck!
Alright, bonus action.
That was my bonus action, so my turn is done.
Got it. Okay, top of the round. April, it is your turn.
Everyone's dying. This is such a bummer. Alright, I'm gonna move like right here. No, right there. Yeah. And then I'm gonna cast like Cure Wounds at like the 4th level on Tome.
Hey. So how many points is that?
Hold on, my computer's mathing.
It's it just showed up on our D&D.
Oh, it didn't show up on mine because I've hidden it. It's 22.
Ooh, thank
22
you.
points back to you.
Thank you very much.
And as my bonus action, let's see. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna use a bardic inspiration to grant 11 temporary hit points to 3 creatures I can see.
So currently, April can see Mr. Grumps, Ellen, Tom, and Haste.
Wait, what did I do? Well, that's fine. That's like everyone I was gonna do anyway. So yeah, those 3.
How much was it?
11 temporary hit points up to 3 creatures is what it says.
Okay, so Haste, Tom, and Mr. Grumps?
No, I was actually gonna do Ellen. Sorry, Mr. Grumps. You can handle yourself.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Thank
I've
you.
seen you in action. You're fine.
You are horrible.
I still.
Alright, so go ahead and mark your temporary hit points, everybody. And Cupid is no longer blind.
That looked good to this anyway. It's like no disadvantage from blindness or something.
But love is blind.
It changed what he was going to do. Because he was blind. In case you were wondering.
I'm pretty sure the plan was to kill us, and he still pretty well did that.
Okay, so, does that conclude your turn?
Yeah, I'm spent.
Okay, so, you guys watch as Cupid starts flapping his wings furiously and kind of pushes his hand out and up and pulls in this sickly green energy and puts it on his chest. And you see a lot of the wounds that you guys have put on him start healing and closing.
Fuck!
That's garbage.
And that is his turn. Yes. Another creature. Okay, cool. So Tom, Ellen, Haste.
Okay, I'm going to run around to the other side to get flank. And I'm going to glaive.
Right.
I am very specific as to what I can actually get done at any given time. Okay, that is a 26 on the first attack.
26 hits.
Excellent.
And you're going reckless or not?
No.
Okay.
No reckless. Next one is a 22 to hit.
22 hits.
Okay, and then bonus action strike. 23 to hit.
All hits. Very nice.
All right.
The rage is making him roll better.
Rage helps.
All right. So how much damage are we talking?
All right, let me see. I'm gonna reroll that one damage die. That's better. Okay, so we're dealing with anyway. Okay, so first attack is. Do you just want totals?
Yeah, go ahead and just give total, because all three hit.
Let's see. $40 points of damage. Magical.
40 points of magical. 4-0, correct?
4-0. Yeah.
It looks just as bad as it was before it
healed?
pulled. Yeah.
Perfect.
Alrighty. So, at the end of your turn, infuriated, you see that same kind of energy bubbling up out of this creature again and pushing out another pulse. I need, April, you are in range. I need April, Haste, and Tom to all make dexterity saving throws, please.
Tom and April, don't forget the +2 to your saving throw. Because you're within.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Great, that makes it a whopping 11.
22.
Okay, so that's a failure. 22 is also a failure.
Oh, well, then mine's definitely a failure.
Okay. So each of you guys take 14 fire damage and 14 radiant damage.
So 28.
28. Unless you have any resistances. I'm trying to just break it out for anybody with resistance.
Yep.
Ow!
All right. And next up in initiative, we have Ellen. Ellen Hayes and Mr. Grump. Which rolls again? Hey, tried and true. Give me the damage.
43.
Ooh, that is a solid hit.
Yes.
This thing is looking like it is on the ropes.
Alright.
Not looking like it can
that's
take another hit like that.
Let's see. That's all I can
Kevin,
do.
Mr. Grumps.
Alright, it's looking rough. You guys are hitting it with the right things.
Fuck chimes in. Fuck yeah, Len! Use the bomb!
Alright. So, Haste, Mr. Grumps, then talk. Haste, you are blind.
I'm blind. Okay. I'm going to. I'm assuming Tom is still near me. So, being blind, I'm just going to kind of.
Okay. What is your passive perception?
Passive perception is 15.
15. You felt the floorboards move as Tom walked around you.
Okay.
You would know, regardless of sight, based off your other perception abilities, that Tom is no longer next to you.
Okay.
You can still hear the creature in front of you, though.
Okay, I am.
Or you can follow the sound of my voice.
That's helpful, thank you.
Okay.
I am going to cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay.
I'm trying not to die.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do that. Wonderful. 10 points.
10 hit points restored.
10 points have been restored. And then as a bonus action, I am going to cast Searing Smite on my glaive as a prep.
Sure. Sounds great.
Okay. So that way my glaive is like ready if anything gets near me.
Okay. So, Mr. Grumps, you can't see Cupid anymore. It doesn't sound like he is moved. Mr. Grumps is in deep contemplation as the internet lag spikes.
It's
Oh.
the Rolly Jansen.
Can you guys hear me?
Now we can. You're good. What you doing?
What happened now?
I don't know.
Well, I see you.
Here, why don't I go on mute?
Here.
Hey guys, can you hear?
Yes, we can hear better.
Sorry, I don't know why my computer seems to have frozen. Okay, so I didn't realize that I was on the wrong side.
Okay. I wondered about that. I would say that your character knew to fly on the other side. So I will absolutely let you roll back on that.
Thank you so much, cause
Sure thing.
all right.
It literally changes everything you could do in your turn.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, so then does that? Can you just see how far away I am from the guy? 40 feet. Okay. I'll go ahead and I'll charge him.
Okay.
And
Now you have enough speed, I would say, to get over behind April and then charge from an angle that wouldn't cause you to hit the blade.
oh
Are you gonna run through those blades? Don't do that, Mr. Grumps.
no, like there's an opening
You-
by Ellen.
You have enough room to do it. You're okay. You just need to change directions. Like, you kind of have to go, like, out a certain way and then ram up speed to charge. You're good. You're good.
Got it. Okay, cool. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, so yeah, I'll go up and then I'll go ahead and I'll charge him. I'm just gonna try and like hit him with my horn.
Perfect. Go ahead and roll to hit.
Okay.
Wow, Mr. Grumps.
27.
27 hits.
Nice. And then, what do I do with that charging thing? I know that there was something.
Harder.
I could gain a 5 point. Let's see. 6 plus 5, so that's 11 attack.
11. Okay, very cool.
And I'll just add another unarmed strike to that.
Okay. Are you going to do a flurry of blows? Or just an unarmed strike?
Just an unarmed strike.
Okay.
For my bonus.
Yes. Gotcha. So go ahead and roll to hit again. As
26.
Mr. Grumps rears up and comes down.
Yes. And then I have a 26, so I'm going to do a
Absolutely hits.
cool. And that's a 10 damage.
Very nice. Looking really rough, guys.
Hey, Mr. Grumps!
Yay!
I love that.
Alright.
So glad you're
So, as the hooves come down from Mr. Grumps, Cupid kind of like lets out this "Rah!" and then disappears from sight again.
Any opportunity attacks?
I do not believe that this
Okay.
specific one allows for opportunity attacks the way that they are moving.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
So, Thok, it is your turn. This thing keeps screwing you over.
Thok is just gonna fuck.
What would you like to do?
Use essentially his ability to just wait, and if he appears anywhere nearby, he's going to throw his hand axe.
Hold action. Got it.
Yes.
So, at the top of the round, April. What would you like to do?
Where'd that thing go? Alright, let me see. Tom, how are you doing?
Tom's still not looking great.
Better, but not great.
Alright, let's see. Oh, cool. I'm gonna cure wounds on Tom. Okay.
Alrighty.
16.
Ooh, thank you.
16.
Let's see. And then, I didn't think there was a limit. Let me double check. Yeah. And as a bonus action, I'm giving 11 temporary hit points to Mr. Grumps and who else? Tom and Ellen.
Thank you.
I should have done that for myself, but whatever. I'm a giver. I'm a generous soul. That's it for me.
You are.
Thank you. Okay.
Next up in initiative is Cupid, who suddenly reappears behind Thok. Thok, you can now take your held action.
Perfect. So I'm using the quick toss to throw shit at that motherfucker.
Go ahead and roll the hit.
Yeah, throw that shit.
28.
28 hits. Go ahead
Perfect.
and roll for damage.
And that is a D10 plus my 1D6 plus 5. Oh. So that is 15 points of piercing damage.
Is your weapon magical?
The hand axe, no.
Okay. So, solid hit. Doesn't really seem to go as deep as it usually does on your throws, and you know your throws pretty well.
That's what she said.
Alright. So, as Cupid takes his turn, you see again that familiar necrotic energy gathering, and again, surges with health. Many of the wounds that were recently inflicted being closed.
Fuck is gonna taunt and say, "You're a fucking twat."
Is that an actual ability, or are you just into the RP?
Just RP.
Gotcha. Alrighty. So, that concludes the turn of that person. So, Tom, Ellen, then Hayes.
Okay. I'm going to start running around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 is on top of Ellen. Sorry about that. I can bonus action move my movement speed, so I'm going to run right up to Cupid.
Hey.
And I'm actually going to be able to run all the way around Cupid, too, which is freaking dope. Because I'm aggressive.
You are aggressive.
It's literally a trait that I have. I can bonus action move my speed up to an enemy.
Aggressive.
Alright. I'ma be glaive. I'm gonna do reckless, just to make that clear. First is a 21 to hit. I don't remember if that one hits.
21 just hits.
Barely. Great.
Yeah.
And the next one is going to be 22 to hit.
22 hits.
Wait. No bonus action attack for me this time. Alright, I'm going to Great Weapon Master reroll. That's better. 25, And that's 31 points of magical slashing damage.
31?
31.
Ooh, it is not looking good.
Cool.
Poof, very solid hit. Looking to undo most of the healing that was just done.
Very nice, very nice. Just gotta keep it down.
Yeah. Alright, and at the end of your turn, Cupid is going to... How are you looking? Can you tell me?
Who?
You.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Frankly, not great. I mean, not terrible, but not great.
Okay. Alright. But not like on the ropes anymore, right?
I mean, I can't really take a huge hit, but I mean, use like.
Okay, if you're not on the ropes, then they're not going to use that action. They are, however, going to disappear.
Cool.
Alright. Ellen, Hayes, and then Mr. Grumps.
Okay.
Actually,
I'm going
okay.
to conjure. Oh, yeah.
This is an interesting point. Technically speaking, if the witch bolt is maintained, an Arcana check for me. We're gonna have that solve it.
Okay. He's got 21.
Oh, the DC was 20 in my head. Okay, you were able to maintain concentration as this creature is teleporting around, and you guys, those of you that have figured out what's happening, are able to maintain line of sight on the lightning arc as this creature teleports, and I will reveal them on the map. Because honestly, that feels fair to me.
33 damage.
Okay, so
Doesn't
that
matter.
is where the lightning arc is, although Cupid has not appeared yet. But those of you that are keen enough to figure it out, which I think would be everyone at this point, does.
Cool.
And I'm sorry, you said 33 points of damage?
Yes.
How would you like to do this?
Oh my god.
Yay!
I'm just
Finally.
gonna do. Just go, point my little stick and go. Oh no! What happened?
As you can see, the lightning force through this creature's body, accentuating in and out, in and out, in and out, and just ash. Ash falls through the top of this crate and dusts the top of the Raleigh Jancer.
We did it, guys!
And the blade barrier drops. And that concludes combat.
That was a glorious battle. Thank you, healers.
I'm gonna run up to Ellen and grab her and give a big old fucking kiss on the cheek and say, "You're amazing!"
Thank you, Sonny.
Alrighty, I will say, like, 4 rounds of blade barrier damage has carved a hole in this thing and started breaking it apart,
Excellent.
which was not something I anticipated.
Has it damaged the Raleigh Jancer or just the cage?
It's damaged the Jolly Rancer as well, but in a way that actually makes it a little bit easier to move.
Also, so I'm blind like permanently, or
So you're blind in a way that someone needs to cast Lesser Restoration on you?
I have greater restoration, but
That would probably also do it?
I
I'm like
mean,
all tapped out right now, so I'm just gonna have to wait until
I
I
have lesser restoration. I could have done that to myself. I have lesser restoration. Can I?
So
would I-
as the adrenaline of the battle fades, you're like, wait a second.
I don't have to be blind.
in casting it, I'm just gonna like hit myself on the forehead, like you freaking idiot.
Blighted one is with
Perfect.
you, just a little slow.
Blighted one was a little slow on the draw tonight. Alright, now, at this time, you guys have finished the combat. You guys have succeeded in the one-shot. Congratulations on surviving. If you'd like, we can leave it open for a few minutes as you RP gathering the shards of the Raleigh Jancer, but we can also end it here. It is your call.
I need a rest. Let's gather these shards and get home.
Yes.
All right. So you guys take the next several hours trying to figure out how to load up the flying scooter as much as possible, which is something that can hold an extreme amount of weight. Go ahead, Ellen. Terrible time for the audio to cut out. Okay, try again. What's up?
It's slow.
Spell is
Enlarge, reduce.
Reduce.
Hell yes! Okay. So with that in mind, you shrink it down and you're able to put all the shards in your little basket, and you guys are able to make the journey home.
I can cut the shards in half in terms of dimension and weight.
Perfect.
Love it.
Perfect. And you guys have successfully returned back to the Myriad as heroes, earned the title with sighs of relief and praise and showerings of rusty bolts thrown upon you, as there's nothing else to celebrate with in a post-apocalyptic world. Thank you all so much for joining us. I hope you guys had a lot of fun. I know I did. And tune in next holiday for our weird holiday one-shots.
All right.
Yay!
Thank you.
Happy